Yeah, that's enough of that. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Rick?
Changes. Change the world. Uh,
Hey, Gable and Halder, 6480 in the chat already. Yeah, Gable, it's been a crazy fucking day, man. I woke up to some whack shit this morning.
well, I mean, even last night when I was sort of retiring and I did watch some of it. I mean, after the show, I guess it started right on
Hey, Fanta.
about the third or fourth time that Fraga was kind of giving his opinion. I don't know if this other insanity that you speak of has anything to do with what he was saying on his show after my show.
Yeah, I think that's, for the most part, what's been going on today.
Okay, a reaction of what Fraga said, which I caught most of it, and
Yeah, I didn't catch any of it last night, and I woke up early this morning, and I ended up watching it, and it's just, I mean, I can't even believe this shit. It's almost 2 years now since Tampa and all that fucking shit. And
can't we
somehow or
just let
another,
it
these
go?
Dungeoneers have dragged Braga into and convinced them that, he should be scolding John and Shane and shit. But yet he doesn't say a word to Ethan, even though Ethan was on the same streams with John and Shane. I don't know. It's just such bullshit.
Did you listen to his words of what he
Braga?
said? I mean, did you
Dude.
go back? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I listened to the whole stream, and then I listened to it again on
Wow, that's a
Katie
lot.
Didd's channel. She did a clip of it
Oh yeah.
too, and I listened to it again there. And then Ethan fucking did a trash cast on it, and I listened to it there. And
Feed the
quite
beast.
frankly, I gave up on Frega a couple years ago. I don't think he's
Yeah.
ever gonna fulfill Pineapple Perception, and I don't think we're gonna get any refunds either. But that's just me.
Um. Uh. Okay.
I don't
Uh,
know. Is what it is, man. I've heard this kind of talk from people multiple times over the years being here in CG, and 99% of the time that's the shit they say on the way out the door.
yeah. Well, I mean,
It's a shame. It's sad, dude. I like Prager. I think he's a really nice guy, but I don't think he has any intention of, or even gives a fuck about fulfilling fucking Pineapple Perception. And maybe in another couple of years, I don't know. Maybe.
uh, I mean, has it been too long? Yes, you could say, uh,
It's only been 4 years. I mean, what?
well, I know, but or whatever. I mean, I know, and I've got a lot of money invested in that, but I mean,
Me
a
too,
lot.
man. That money could have been sitting in my bank collecting interest for the last 4 fucking years. I could
Wow,
have invested it in Bitcoin and
Fraga
became
had
a
10
millionaire. I mean,
refund requests on his campaign this morning. Last I checked, I guess he probably needs to shut the trap. I mean, I doubt. I mean,
mm,
after it's been so long, they can request, but he doesn't have to give. But anyway,
no,
Shadow, what's the deal with Shane and Kyle Ritter? EVS didn't speak too kindly of her.
oh, Allie, you mean? I don't know. I don't know what happened exactly. Like, what that had to do with
Isn't
Kyle.
it 5 years now? I don't know. I've lost. I mean,
I believe it's four and some change. It's
the
yeah,
way
something
he's
like that.
talking, it's like I feel like he'll fulfill it. He will at least fulfill this one. He may not do another one, uh, simply because he doesn't have to after that. Now, there's a lot that I mean, I don't think he put an exorbitant amount of stuff on his campaign that he can't actually cough the money up for and deliver on. I mean, he can't say that he didn't didn't get,
Well, see, that's the other thing
216,000 or
too.
whatever it was.
Well, the other thing too is Braga was never fucking canceled from, the regular industry. He's still been doing storyboards and working with Hollywood and all that shit since fucking day one. Sorry, daughter's home.
We need that as a meme. Stop whining. No, it was Kyle Ritter and Shay Red Valkyrie chick. Okay. We did, I was over there, of course, on Shay's yesterday, and yes, she was on panel with Fraga during and after our show, along with Will and Jason and Luke and a bunch of others. They had I think a full set there, and Marini was on there, and she broke in and just said, I think she got tired of hearing me and didn't want to be, she knows better than I do, but she left, early. Let's just make good comics or something. And
yeah. And I'm sorry, I misunderstood the comment when you read it earlier. It wasn't Shane, it was Shay from.
Did I misread it? Maybe I misread it.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, she said something, and then because when Ethan was doing his response video, the EFAP or whatever, he was like, "You don't want me to get into the details about you and Kyle Ritter, so maybe you just ought to back off." Something like that, he said, regarding Shay. And I have no idea what the background on that is.
Shay, I must have misread it then. Shay and Kyle Ritter.
I'm sorry, my dog is going fucking crazy over here.
Gable said it was Kyle Ritter and Shay Red Valkyrie chick. Let's say she was on Fraga's panel last night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ethan mentioned something about Shay and Kyle fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no background on what Shay and Kyle.
Other than that, it's been a wonderful. I had a little indigestion from chili. When you lay down on that stuff. I had to go back to the recliner, but that's nothing new. And eventually back to bed, and much better after that.
Poor Abby nearly died of gas inhalation.
Don't even joke about her dying. No, then there wasn't much of that either, and I kept it under the rug.
I'm sorry. It was an insensitive joke. I should be firmly spanked.
Well, I achieved.
I don't know. All I know is everybody ruined my birthday weekend this morning with this bullshit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God dang drama everywhere.
Really? It's ruined, huh?
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
About over. You got to go back to work.
Everything's flushed down the toilet. Everything. It's all gone. It's all
Yeah. Drama queen.
I'm quitting the internet.
Only on this. Well, yeah. I mean, every 5 minutes, and then somehow they're back on.
I'm moving to Canada.
Aliens. Smooth transition, Rex. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Just saying. Let's pivot off this, Gable. Thank you for bringing it up. But yeah, no, I'm actually grateful that because I didn't know. I think I've heard Fraga say something like that.
No, he's been missing in action for God knows how long.
I was on with him about a month ago.
Yeah, he recently came back, Rex. But before that, it's been about 2.5 years since you even saw him anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. And about the last 2 months, he's been.
Yeah. Lately, he's been making a comeback, and now all of a sudden he wants to fucking start lecturing people. When you're 4.5 years behind,
I don't know. It's
whatever.
I got this on my chest. I got to get it off, and it's like
whatever.
I don't. It's not a good thing. I don't know why people think. All right, okay. Even I think like Renee, it's like, yeah, I gotta go. Not that she said that, but I think that's how I took it. It's like, let's just make good comics and stop talking about it, and let's leave. And I think, okay, at that point you don't need a big panel. So you need to probably kick everybody to the back, say your piece, either bring them back or just finish the show up by yourself. I feel like that there might have been some people that didn't want to be associated with that speech, and maybe they were fine with that. They might have been uncomfortable. He ought to know about that with Donnie Cates, because he was brought in and it was
Yeah.
kind of uncomfortable for him sitting there.
Mhm.
Uh,
But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, though,
he did
I've
explain why he
I've
wasn't
seen this kind, I've
on
seen
the
this kind of
Kings.
thing too many times before, and it just, I mean, I and I've talked to you about this in private before, right? With, Ranga and whether or not he was going to fulfill or not, and I was trying to keep the faith and
You're
believe in him.
topical.
And, I mean, I tried to believe in him, keep the faith, and never said anything on live streams or anything before. But at this point, after last night's performance, like I said, I think he's on his way out the door, and I don't know if he has any intention of fulfilling hard book.
Then why come back at all? Is my question.
Well,
I mean,
just like
he still had.
He felt like he had something to say, and now he's got this whole new little group of new buddies.
Kerfuffle.
That are all kissing his ass, and I don't know. I mean, why do people do anything that they do, right? I mean, why cut your own damn throat? I don't understand.
Right, but I mean, I don't care. Above my pay grade, don't have answers to that. Speculations. There's enough speculation out there. But yeah, what was amazing to me was you still had mods, and I'm not saying okay, nothing wrong with it.
Sorry,
no problem. I just didn't want to interrupt. Speak over. Well, you still had mods in the chat dropping the link for Pineapple Perception, saying back Pineapple Perception today or whatever.
Okay. Well, maybe he's trying to milk some more money out of
I'm just saying I missed it. Who's kissing whose ass? Hey, I did send you the link, Rob Ewing. If you want to come in here, please come in here.
Hell, Rob, come on, bro.
So we can do a gear shift and catch up if you have time. No pressure. Been far too long. Yeah, I mean, it might leave a bad taste in your mouth. I couldn't give a damn, even though he was the one that I may have backed the heaviest. Or
I'm like, I got somewhere between $400 and $600 on this fucking shit that I've been waiting for all this time.
I've got several hundred myself. Yes, indeed.
And I thought about doing a refund today, but then I had to go back and spend fucking half an hour of my day going through my Indiegogo thing so I can check all the multiple times. Because I backed it multiple times, dude. That's when I used to do that.
I did too.
You're getting close to a stretch goal. Let me back you again. I
backed him 4 or 5 times and heavily when I did.
Yeah. And he couldn't even be bothered to give us regular updates or anything like that. And then now he wants to come back and preach. So whatever. It is what it is. All I know is I hope he does fulfill, because I'm not going to go through all that trouble to get a refund. So I hope I get my stuff. But I'm never going to back him again.
It's over on Instagram, just to let you know, Rob. I think you contacted me both on X and Instagram, but I think we generally send the link to you on Instagram. So I got my rest in. I didn't let any of this back and forth,
it might be cool with EVS and Frega, but it ain't cool for me, Gable. Sorry. I'm a backer, man, and I feel fucking betrayed.
Well, I mean, Frega did talk about that they spoke civilly, he and EVS, and
that's fine. If they're all good and they're all friends, that's great. But I'm a backer who's in with a bunch of fucking money, and I didn't like anything that Frega had to say last
Gable says he's a backer too. I think there are a lot of backers, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, he
And
made a
the
shit
thing
ton of
about
money.
Indiegogo is all the money came in at one point.
Yeah, and he made like what 250 grand or something on that
200
fucking
and
campaign.
I don't even know how to check. Last time I looked, it was
It was
like
he did good. I know that.
216,000. I know I've deleted Pineapple Perception off of my saved things, and maybe that's bad because I think it's still going, right? But it's
Yeah,
I like to keep up with how much, but it's
it
been
might
so
still be
long.
in
It's
demand for all I know. Fuck.
oh yeah, it's in well, yeah. I mean, what it's
I don't know.
yeah. If it's up, it's still in demand.
All I can say is if Frigga does fulfill, you guys keep your eyes open because I'll be putting it up on eBay shortly after I receive it.
Wow, you're not going in alphabetical order with that one, huh?
Nope, that's going right
Just
out
go
the door.
straight for
And
the
I'm
jugular.
too
Right.
heavily invested to fucking burn it, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean that's just total. Look, I've had enough. Forgive me if I don't burn anything. I've had enough of burning in my life. I've lost too much to fire, and I just couldn't bring myself to burn anything.
Oh yeah, no, I get it, dude. I mean, I probably
I've been,
I wouldn't be able to either if I'd
I've been
fucking
traumatized
gone through.
enough. They were like, "Hey, get that artwork in and burn it." I'm like, I just nah, no, I can't.
Hail,
It's
Flip City,
too
Christy
much.
in the
Hey,
chat.
Flip
Hail,
City.
hail.
I will be on with Flip City later this week. Couple times actually over on Docs and then over on her channel. And
I saw Christy was on with BTM reviews. I think it was yesterday or last night.
I saw that
That's
as well, I
interesting.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave is an interesting character. I don't know about that dude. He's nice enough, but he don't get comic books.
Kyle Prometheus is doing his show. I don't know if it overlaps this one on Sundays, but that could be a problem if if I'm scheduled to be on his show, if we don't have a
Well, we just do the simulcast thing.
maybe it's let's see this.
We still have that option, don't we? Don't we? As far as streaming, where you can
he
do
might. I mean, it would
the
have to be
dual
on his.
stream.
No, we don't. I mean, I do that off of like Randy's when I do it. He's got that off.
Okay. I got it.
Kyle won his time, so he did schedule it earlier. So we should be done long before the 4 o'clock shadow, and that's on the 23rd of this month. But I will be on with Flip City the 13th. I've got like 6 different shows starting tomorrow with Salacious Run to be on. Welcome to the show, Ethan Van Ewing. Hey, Rob.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
What's happening, brother?
Good. While you say hello, I'm going to get my dog in. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good.
How you doing today, Rob?
Hey, good. What are you up to?
Oh, man, it's my birthday weekend, so I'm getting ready to cook up a little prime rib for dinner tonight. And I'll spoil myself before I go back to work tomorrow.
Yum. Finally hit 40, huh?
Yeah. Now 58 this year, brother. 58.
Oh my gosh. Right on, right
yeah,
on.
I'm getting up there. But still young at heart, right? That's important.
Right. It's all that matters. Age is just a number. Is that what they say? That's why I started saying when I turned 50. Age is just a number.
Yeah. I normally don't even make a big deal about my birthday anymore. It's like, I don't even want to know. But
yeah,
nothing wrong with a nice dinner. The wife's gonna make me a chocolate forest black cherry cake. Yeah, buddy, one of my favorites. So
right.
I'm a little spoiled.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a little spoiled this weekend.
It's okay. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But and thank you again, sir, for your fantastic drawing that you did.
Oh man, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, dude. Once I settle on the final design, I would probably. I'm gonna hit you up again to do me another one if you
Okay,
don't
you
mind.
gonna be able to use that one for anything or just your
Oh
private
yeah,
collection?
yeah, no, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing like a whole like a classic Ashcan launch like from the '90s. So it's gonna be a 9-page intro story, and then probably about another whatever it takes to get it up to 22 pages or 20. You gotta go by fours, right? So maybe 20
Yeah,
pages um
yeah. Let me know.
of
Yeah,
just like the developmental stuff, like I've had a bunch of different people like doing versions of Battlehawk for me just to kind of you know settle on a final concept for the
right.
idea. um so once I get that all together, then I'll hit you and a couple other people up before.
Yeah, hit me up. I'll give you some filler stuff. No problem.
Yeah. But for sure that piece is gonna make it into the production part of the Ashcan. Like one of the original concept pieces and stuff. So and yeah, I will definitely make sure you get credit in there and everything
Don't
is.
you love don't you love the concept aspect? I love it.
Oh,
And
bro,
it's like,
it's so much fun. Like I've got like
right?
4 pieces in so far, and I got another 3 that I've commissioned from different people that I'm waiting on. And like every time I get a new piece in, it's just like, this is so cool. Okay, now I got to refine
Right.
this and kind of maybe make a tweak here or there. It's just it's so awesome, dude. I never thought I was gonna find myself in this position. I was happy being a fan, and then
Right. Say
only
that was your mistake right there. You should have stayed out. Should have,
yeah, I do. I'm telling you, man. I should have just
man, should have just stayed out. You're
should
like,
have kept my
I have
kept
this
my
cool, I have
kept
this
my
cool
nose
character,
where it belonged.
right? Yeah, when you have a cool character and a lot of friends that are artists, you're man, you opened up can of worms there.
Yeah, I do, bro. Well, it's all Omer's fault, man. Because I really, it was, I've always had, like a writer's bone in my body, and I've always been an artist and a musician, but it's
Right.
just, I'm all over the place. I'm like the jack of all trades, the master of
Right.
none, and
That's exactly right. That's me too.
then out
I
of
play guitar
nowhere,
just to get by. No, I just get
yeah,
it, have
yeah,
enough to get by.
yeah, yeah.
No
But
one's gonna send me a pro contract for my guitar playing this year, so I'm okay.
no, yeah. What's cool is my wife plays guitar and I play bass, so
Oh, nice.
we sit around and jam and just hang out.
Nice.
She is
That's
much more diligent about it than I've been lately, man. She's always picking up her guitar, working on a new song or something. I'm like, once a month or whatever. Come on, baby, turn on your amp, let's jam. Yeah,
that's too how
but
funny.
it's easy when you're the bass player,
Yeah, no. Well, you play two parts as a bass player. You're the rhythm and the percussion, so that's
Yeah, double duty.
double duty. You tell your wife that too. You know what? You just have that guitar part. I do two parts of my bass.
Yeah, I mean,
It
God, you're
sounds like
lazy woman.
God.
Let's see how far that gets me.
It's so your guitar playing so thin without me. Oh yeah, that you might want to wait till after the weekend, or you ain't gonna get your cake. And
Yeah. I think maybe I'll wait until tomorrow for that.
yeah, you better wait a while. To say that she'd never play with you again. Don't blame me. I didn't do it. Let's say nothing.
I'm already thin, man. I can't afford to go without too many meals. So, yeah.
Right.
But I've always been like that too. I've been the same weight and everything since I was 16. Just nothing ever changed. I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
That is good. That can be a good thing. That can always
I
be a
don't have
good
to
thing.
be on any prescriptions or anything like that yet. So, I mean, for being damn near 60, I think I'm doing all right.
Hey, you're on this side of the ground, man. That's all that
That's
matters, right?
so I usually tell people like, "How you doing this today?" And I'm like, "Oh, I woke up this morning, so it's a good start."
There you go. There you go.
I mean,
I got out of bed, and I'm not. There wasn't a nurse hovering over me, so I was okay.
yeah. I didn't wake up with somebody putting an oxygen mask on my face and
Right.
going, start counting backwards from 10. Oh, shit.
or putting dirt on my grave.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh,
a
God.
good day. Any day you don't have dirt put on your grave is a good day.
That's it. Every day above ground is a good day.
That is right. So
Hey,
what are we
thanks
talking
for
about
in the
today?
chat.
What's Rex talking about today?
I imagine he's going to be showing the revamp of the campaign a little bit. We got into a little bit of the drama from last night with Fraga, man. Oh my God! But thank God we're past that already. And yeah, so hopefully Rex didn't get killed while he was going to get Abby out of the yard.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
well,
been
the
gone
dog-
for a minute now. He went out there and got surrounded by coyotes or something.
Right. Mosquitoes. He hasn't been doing his job. Get
That's
those
right.
mosquitoes.
The mosquitoes out there are the size of eagles. How's the weather where you're at, Rob? You
I
guys
live
warm?
in New
Warm?
Mexico. The weather's always good. Yesterday
Oh,
is
okay.
it was a little rainy. Today
Yeah.
it's like 63, and I I didn't wear a jacket today, so
Nice. Yeah,
it's
it's
that
been actually nice here the last couple of days. It's been windy, but at least it's not like
yeah, we had a
20
big wind
degrees. Yeah.
yesterday, day before yesterday. But yeah.
It really helped me out the other day on the way home from work, though, man. I got like fucking 33 miles a gallon. had the tailwind pushing me along. Dude.
Tailwind.
There he is. What happened,
We
Rick?
thought you were dead. Wondered where you were.
make-
Oh,
had
gotta
to
fill
cut
it
them out.
up.
Did the dingoes get your Rexy?
Yes, indeed. Hey, they have changed. I put a little spritz of lime in it, as you know, lime juice, believe it or not, in my coffee. People think I'm weird.
Huh.
They changed
Oi,
this
oi,
time
Chigalo.
the shape of the lime bottle. It's the same amount. They changed the shape to this. So I don't know which is better. I would rather than just stick with this beefy guy instead of this tapered top. But
I mean, maybe that's easier to hold or something.
I actually fill these up for emergency water. So I have a bunch of them,
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, not overly, but I've got a whole case of, filled up with nothing but water. And then we'll put some close to Abby's bow. And when she needs water, I'll give her some water out of one of those things and refill it, and that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hail PBR Street Game. No,
That'll
I've not
refill
seen
her
that.
thing about twice. Not fully, but if you get it too full, then she laps it on the carpet and everything. It's messy with it. Shadow did. I think I had to take these out of your box. The last box I sent you. The wolves. There's your werewolf representation for today with Mimosa. What is that his name? Did Aquaman? What's his name?
Momoa.
Momoa. Okay, he's
Jason
in this.
Momoa's in that.
Yeah, he's in there. Right there he is. Yeah. He's the main werewolf or one of them.
Dude, he's done a
this
couple
guy's
of like
father.
low budget
He's this
horror
guy's
movies.
father.
One of them,
It's-
he's like a cannibal in like an apocalyptic road warrior type movie. Pretty crazy.
It's got multiple.
Yeah, I thought he
Even
was
got
like
female.
Conan. He was like Conan, and then Game of Thrones, and then Aquaman. I don't know anything in between. See?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
He did
did like
Stargate Atlantis. 5 seasons.
Oh, really?
As
I
Ronan.
You know
realize
what? Wasn't he on? Was he on like the remake of
Hey, Trey.
Baywatch? Wasn't he on Baywatch?
Never
When
watched
he was young?
Baywatch.
No, I don't. Maybe I don't. I never really watched it though.
Find it, guys. You guys.
Time Masters.
You guys
by
talk amongst
Momoa?
yourselves
I haven't
there.
seen that.
Yeah, that's what Google's for.
Has Rex been dipping?
What do they
comics
call
in
it?
water?
I mean, he's got to be on that. What is that Hollywood website where you can look up their whole like careers, basically.
IMDb.
IMDb. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
But you didn't get. I mean, you still need this, right? King of the Monsters,
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's a good one. It's a good movie.
So I'll send both those to you. For sure.
Right here, guys. Can
I
you
just
see?
couldn't fit
Can you
it in the
see?
box.
Little Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Little young
shit.
he
kid there.
got-
Look how young he is there.
Not
Wow.
that this other guy.
yeah, that's the other guy. Yeah.
Look at little
yeah, yeah,
Jason.
Oh,
Baywatch.
no shit. I had no idea.
That guy got chops, man. He's like Matthew McConaughey. Could just make the whole realm of stuff.
Rob, you and Shadow both do Instagram more than I do. How do I get these
Yeah, you're never on that
comment
damn thing.
off of there? How do I get these comments off of here so we can see the picture that Shadow posted? Does any one of you know how to?
Oh, I ain't sure
In the
about that
comment
part,
No
right?
idea.
See,
No
I've
idea.
never had
you
that.
can't
Did you
exit
just?
off.
Huh.
Oh, it
I've
comes
never
up
had
for
that
me all
issue.
the
I
time.
just
I
click
never
on them
know
and
how to get rid of it.
maybe it's maybe it's because I'm on my phone. I know it doesn't do that when I bring up a picture.
Maybe.
So maybe it works a little different when you're on a laptop or a regular desktop.
That gray screen comes up. My gosh, something new that they put in there. I mistyped it. Time Masters by Mobius. Really, really good. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
hadn't
have
seen
not
a
seen
PBR,
that.
but
I
I
don't know
will
if
look
we've
it up.
covered that. We're kind of limited to what Randy has in his collection, which is quite extensive, but of course he doesn't have everything like I don't. I think maybe I have the Silver Surfer Mobius from back in the day because that was
Oh, that's
saved
some
from
cool stuff. Yeah.
burning up with the rest of my collection. All my graphic, I still have all my 80s graphic novels, thankfully. Even the first appearance of New Mutants, and I bought a second copy too, so I own one that I got signed at an early 1983 convention by Bob McLeod, and I still have it, thankfully. Been making major changes, Rob. That's why I've been kind of out of sync with the campaign.
Me too. Let me see what's going on in that thing.
We
Yeah,
are
burn on up, Brett.
39,029.
Look at you, man. Look at you. Clap, clap, clap.
65 backers. We got a couple backers. We've the last week or so we've gotten like 5 different people contributing, up to 65 backers. There is some Rob Ewing in the campaign. We filled this out with some old work done by me. New photos of Abby here. We got
Abby's so cute.
We've got
yes,
she is. Yes, she is. She's very cute. Love of my life.
Man,
the Devil Big Deal Big Bundle. I highly recommend you get that because that's the only way you can get the T-shirts and basically everything on the campaign. All 4 comic covers. We've included the sketch cover where that was not included previously. Black and white hardback artist edition, Devil Flyer acrylic standee, bog tapestry. Those are all up there except for the sketch cover. But newly added are the 2 T-shirts, the Shadowhawk and the Devil Flyer. Can't wait to wear those on the show. Have some of those made up. The Art of Devil Flyer art book, which we will look at here in a minute. That's going to be 60 pages. Momentum Universe sticker book, bog bookmark, which you can only get on by buying the big book bundle, a Funko style bog metal card that you can only get
he's so cute.
On this campaign.
Check this out, Rob. Have you seen this drawing yet?
No, I haven't.
He
I
looks
haven't.
like I decided to
Look
do
how
a
cute he
Funko
is.
bog. And
That's
looks
awesome.
he looks like a jumping spider, doesn't he?
Dude, that's what he reminds me of. You remember that my daughter,
The little
like, when
animated-
she was
yeah.
little, she used to be into that little spider.
Everybody that backs, of course, gets a 4x6 head sketch or brain sketch like this one, Cortex. This Cortex that'll be made into something. Here's a bog. I'm got a bunch of these are off to the printer, and the great thing is you get the artwork on the campaign when you back. Okay, this is going to be printed in the art of Devil Flyer. All the ones that I give away, or most of them, if we have some late backers, those might be excluded. But I'll try and have extra. Brain Lollipop, yes, indeed.
Hail, trusty sidekick in the house. Good to see you, sir.
Back to the campaign. I was trying to get back on track. Here we go. I couldn't think. Okay. So big bundle. Let's see. Trading card set is included. That's 9 cards with 18 characters, and of course there's a secret mystery card. So it's really a 10 card set. Armored Flyer Magnet. Only way you can get it is in the big bundle. A second character head sketch, and if we hit that second character head sketch stretch goal, then that means you get 3 original pieces of artwork with the big bundle from me, Abby, and they'll all 3 be different characters drawn by me, probably in color. If you're going to pay that much, I'll probably give you a color head sketch unless you request otherwise. I've done a bunch of black and whites that is very nice as well, as you know.
Well, you know my preference is Rex.
Okay, well, 3 black and whites for you. Abby, the dog keychain. Only one of the ways you can get that. You can get that with the sticker book as well, I believe. Devil Flyer and Cy Marco poker chip. Cy Marco will have a gambling establishment, a casino / club. And this will be your look at the first of the. And on that will be Devil Flyer on one side and Cy Marco on the other on the poker chip. Only way you can get it.
Oh,
the digital version of the book, and that includes all the extra stuff and the full page ad space. A full page ad space in my book. And if you don't have a current thing, an ad that you want to run, like say your own comic book, you can recommend another. Like, I like the Lucent. Okay, you can put the Lucent ad in there or something. They can get, if you don't know what to do with it, free ad space, or we can talk. The drawn in tier, $80 now. Be drawn in and get your character a permanent part in the Momentum universe. You'll get at least a chapter, or if not more, a whole story written about your character, developing your character in the upcoming Midnight and the Roustabouts. The Jimmy Reyes cover, of course, is dropped. There you go. Jimmy Reyes cover.
Yeah, I think the last time, so it's been a long time since last time I talked to you. I think we're still waiting for the Jimmy Reyes to give his cover to you.
Indeed.
It's been a while.
Just a little bit ago, we got it colored by John Dillard. And so that's John Dillard on the coloring. And bam. It speaks.
Man, Dillard's a machine, isn't he?
He's wrap around cover. He had that within a day to me.
He's like, all right, no problem, I'll do it. I'm bored. I have like 6 hours. I could just do it. Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah.
He's a machine, man.
Well, he knew what the multiple light sources and correcting, and it was his idea to put the world at night with all the city lights lit up and everything, and make the strands golden instead of black. It was just right off the bat, he knew what he wanted to do with this. Hail
Akapet, Peter's in the chat.
And I only had him make one correction, and that was to sort of dim out the face of the director back there a little bit more, so that hand comes forward. And he is kind of a man of shadows, so
yeah, dude, those colors came out nice, man.
But now,
I'm not even a big fan of color, but that came out really nice.
Really nice, yes, and a nice wraparound. We've got the 60-page art of Devil Flyer. That's 60 pages, about maximum I can do for the shipping that's on it. You know, you have to weigh that stuff out. So, and 60 is a beefy book. It will have a special 10 years of Bog. I've been drawing Bog for 10 years, Rob.
Jeez, oh, Louise.
As of so I created him November 15th, or I'm sorry, February 15th of 2015, and have been drawing him ever since.
Did you have a bad Valentine's Day that year or what? You're like, God damn it, Bog. I'm in the bog. I'm gonna
kind of, sort of. That was the year that my
Oh,
dad,
nice. I was
my
just
dad
joking.
died.
Cool.
My dad
Oh,
died
man.
February 2nd, and then I created Bog. So I was happy to create Bog. I've enjoyed making these trading cards. I hope to make some more tonight.
Yeah, those are fun. Those look great.
Those are great. We've got Tank Ferret. We've got Bog head sketch that someone will get. So that'll be printed in the book and a trading card. So I'll probably just give that one to you, Shadow, or somebody that's been a big part of this campaign. The Seer, that's by John Dillard. Hockey did Dirty Joe back there. We got The Bystander by Doc Blaylock, and we've got John Philandes, of course, Golden Age cover there in his original colors. The Devil Flyer will probably, unless I put 2 Devil Flyer pieces in there, he'll probably be on the back of the Cy Marco card and vice versa. We got the blank sketch. Here's some Rob Ewing artwork all over the cover and the back cover of the sticker book.
Right on. That looks good. It's good stuff.
We got John Dillard, and then we got Old Man Bog drawn by me on there, along with Rob's stuff. Yeah, we comped that in. Digital tier, additional behind-the-scenes material in that. Most of if I don't have them on here, like the individuals, I've still got to go in there and put plus digital. Well, it looks like I've done it. You now get digital tiers, so that's been upgraded. Most people that back the different things are going to get the digital.
Man, I better do some commissions so I can get those T-shirts. $300.
6 IM Cortex sticker goes with
6
the sticker
a.m.'s
book.
cool, man. He does some cool stuff.
And Rob Ewing's Hopper, which is pictured there on the front cover in that stance.
Hopper.
So that one will need to be colored, but I'm not in a quick to do it yet. We are looking to fulfill in July. Here's Dionysus that was on with us Friday, front and back cover to the Art of Devil Flyer book. Check that out, Rob. Sort of a row reversal there for the front and back cover. Devil Flyer swooping down on the front cover, and the armored Devil Flyer swooping down on the back cover with a little destruction, a little smoke back there in the background. So that's neat. And free domestic shipping on the card set right now. Free shipping, folks. Free shipping on the sticker book. Free shipping for a limited time on the standee, which has now been made available by itself. The original Golden Age cover watercolor, I need to go in there and put the dimensions to that. I got it up very quickly before Shay's show, and I've not worked on the campaign since. Is up for sale, $150 for a nice size. I think it's 8.5 by 11, the size of a comic book, done to actual size, maybe a little bit larger with the margins, the printing margins. But nice cover for $150, I think. Where'd everybody go? Everybody got silent. Everybody's muted. Why is everybody muted? Nobody's listening to me.
I had to get some coffee, but I didn't have no lime juice.
Oh, I'll send you some. I think you could get your own line. Look at the drawn interior, Rob. Look at that.
Those are nice.
Yeah. Right. Jay Krager, Midnight and the Roustabouts. He'll be working on Midnight and the Roustabouts logo, which will, I'm going to combine a pulp book, like about 150 page pulp book, with a comic book section in the middle of Midnight. Rob, how would you like to draw that story? Would you like to do a Western?
It's a great idea.
Okay, we'll do it. I don't know the extent of the story. A little background on Midnight, which Shay cosplayed for us yesterday.
What?
Yeah,
I missed it.
She cosplayed on sort of the relaunch. She cosplayed Midnight. This is Midnight when she was younger, and this is Midnight when she was older. It's the same character, Rob, because I'm telling her time. I'm telling her story in two timelines.
Cool.
And I promise I won't make it confusing. But there's Old Lady Midnight. There'll be Old Lady Midnight stories.
I trust you.
Yeah. Who are we trusting?
You.
About what?
You said you wouldn't make it confusing. You wouldn't make it confusing.
Okay. I won't make it. Yeah, I won't make it confusing. Here's the last stretch goal we met, which was the Midnight by George Peter Gaddis. Came out very nice. I still have the original artwork to that. Of course, we got the Bog tapestry there for Blacklight Tapestry. We got the original artwork up there by Doc Blaylock. Half the money toward that goes to Doc too, so he gets helped out.
Doc.
I get helped out. Yep. Armored flyer magnet on the big bundle.
Good,
so
man.
This will be made into a magnet. Good. That's going to be cool. Metal magnet. Yeah.
So good.
Mighty Battle Brick by Omer Glitch, who helped me get all this stuff up on there. Look at that. With the first appearance of Battlehawk there. You can own the original artwork. That is a watercolor.
I do put everything in just to get that Battle Brick right there picture.
Hell yeah. That will be included on like the digital versions and stuff. A lot of this stuff will be. There's Omer Glitch. Now this is going to be made into a trading card, and you can buy the original artwork to it. This is the next stretch goal, along with the Apex Comics Sea Demon trading card artwork, inked by me and spot colored by me. That final the card is being scanned now at the printers, and I should have a scan to that where I can add the finished artwork to the campaign instead of just the penciled version by Apex. We got the Tank Ferret artwork of Cy Marco, who goes up against Devil Flyer, up there for sale for $100. Very cheap for Tank Ferret artwork. Very nice smaller piece, 12 by 9. Good look at Cy Marco there. Some Doc Blaylock artwork I've left up here. There's the director, of course, plays a big part in the story. This guy will too, especially in the sub story. This vampire, you will love this guy. You will love this character. I guarantee you. Once I start, and I've already really started, you've already got a glimpse of him and you don't even know it. Anyway, giving away too much. Anyway, got some artwork.
Yeah, don't give it away.
There you go, Rob. Here's Dead Ninja, done by me about 3 years ago. First time I put him in a costume. I designed the costume as I did this. Took me about 2 hours to do this drawing because I was figuring out exactly what I wanted, as far as a character design.
Did you do the coloring digital, or what's that?
I had a colorist early on in 2021, I believe, do the coloring for it. So I had this in files, and I thought I would put it up here. These will be made into trading cards in the trading card set. Here's Sargasso, done by me, another underwater character. I told him how to color it, exactly what coloring everything should be. I think they turned out pretty good. He was no good at interior coloring, really. But for these, I think he did really well. You know, he was.
Yeah,
That's
good.
kind of what he was billed as, was a trading card artist on Fiverr. So, Weem 7 Studios. He's up in Quebec, Canada. You can check him out on Fiverr, I believe. Still, Kill
Quebec.
Dragon here. I got a twofer out of him on this color job. I said, make one green,
Make one
make
red.
one red, because they're two different characters, same artwork. Blood Dragon, Kill Dragon.
Huh.
Another
I
piece
like it.
done by me here. Look at that ink slinging. Sand Devil by me. Shay
Sand
Red
Devil.
Valkyrie
I like
actually
that.
owns this original artwork.
Sand Devil. Man, where do you come up with this shit? Crazy.
2-ton here done by Omer Glitch. That'll be made into a sticker. Maybe a trading card too. Who knows? More Rob Ewing artwork
Hey,
here. Those two pieces you sent me, I put up here for. We got your bystander up here showing it off. We got your other Devil Flyer showing it off. We go to a Doc Blaylock section here, and then some more John Dillard artwork of the bystander and the seer. Look at the seer. Hell yeah.
That's a cool one, man. That seer is cool.
You're going to get to do some seer and bystander stories, Rob. I'm going to be using you heavily this year. Everybody gets a free 6 a.m. Devil Flyer sticker based on the John Dillard cover A.
That's cool.
Everybody gets a 6x4 character head. This one is a Geo, so you might get that. That's a little black and white with color eyes. Everybody who signed up for the book and then backs gets this Devil Flyer by me, where he's being attacked by these flying amoeba type things. I did this about 3 years ago and had that same colorist color it. I like how it turned out, actually. It pops.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It gave me more of a skull-like helmet, in that one.
Yeah, I like that.
You get the certificate members card, the charter member card. This is
cool.
only on this campaign and on the Ashcan campaign. If you back either or, you get this card, and this entitles you to free stuff that's released from the Momentum Universe, magnet stickers, special trading cards that you can only get if you're a charter member and a fan club member of the Devil Flyer Club. This is the most, I can't stress this enough. This is the card you want. This entitles you to free stuff that you can only get if you get this card and on this campaign. Stretch goals. We've got the John Philandais gray tone trading card, or sepia tone, really, it looks like.
That is nice.
Rob Ewing zigzag magnet, free with your purchase. That's been unlocked. The midnight trading card of George Peter Gaddis. And we're coming up on this 4,000. We're just a few dollars away from the Sea Demon and Bog fan art trading cards done by Apex Comics and by Omer Glitch. Look at that in full color. And this will be spotted color. I have done some Kirby Crackle behind his head and colored the beach and added some details. I inked this. That's the original pencil scan. And then at 4,500, I hope we do make it. If we don't, we'll add it to the next campaign. But I may put it up to 5,000 on the next one. I'm not going to give people what they want. Just give it to them easy. Not everything. 6 a.m. Bog sticker. You know you want it. So let's unlock this time.
I do. I want that sticker.
That's cool, isn't it? Rob Ewing, Hopper, and Lady Hopper stickers. We're doing a sticker book,
cool
so
too.
we need these Rob Ewing, Lady Hopper, and Hopper stickers. Hopper character, you're gonna love this character. He is a powerful character in his own right. He has the distinction of being the only character to be on a cover with Devil Flyer. on Devil Flyer's first cover.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that. It has the
Oh,
group of people on it, right? All the
you
group
know,
of
on this, and you probably have to go back into the file. I see right here. Do you see that little pink mark?
uh-huh.
I didn't notice
Fix
that.
it.
That
Fix it.
slash.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we'll have to
Gotcha.
go in. I did not notice that, but now that I have it blown up large enough to see, I see where your stylist must have went
Fix it.
and you didn't
Fix it.
notice or something. That's interesting. Not a big deal. And then at $5,500, you get a second character sketch, and unless you bought back the big bundle, you get 3 head sketches at that point. That's cool. And then a sneak peek, and we'll have to finish up this story first, Rob.
Oh, that was fun.
Sneak peek at the Origin of Bog, right here, done by Rob Ewing, a little Celtic barbarian. You know, at least I got it up on the campaign where you're like, because it adds a new element to this book, you know, to this
Very cool.
campaign. Some sword and I won't say sorcery, but you know, it adds a new element because we've got noir, we've got, you know, we've yet to hit science fiction, we've got horror, we've got hero, we got narrative. I don't know. There's just so much that's been added art wise to this campaign, and there will be more artwork to buy, put up on the campaign before we fulfill. Just as soon as I can get the scans back, or there's a artwork done by me, a Bog bookmark that I'll be putting up, and then there's of course a bookmark that the artwork's already done on the campaign. Tankarama in the house. Hey Tank, show off the new bait. Speaking of which, I had it up there, but it wasn't finished, so go over here. You have 2 accounts, so that's kind of confusing at times which one to select. Alpha. Oh, here you go. Piece done by Tank Ferret. As soon as I can get it up here. Of Devil Flyer and Cy Marco. Go. Little
Very cool.
The original Golden Age sort of coloring. You know, he was supposed to be like Doctor Strange, Spawn, you know, that green Spawn energy, which is hard for colorists to capture. What are you working on? What are you working on, Rob? You say you're working on it.
No, I was answering some messages from the live chat. What am I working on? I'm working on Scrappy and Sauce 2.
Okay. All right.
Second book. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's the cover.
Oh.
I have so yeah, it's good I'm picking your brain on this day because I probably will finish I'll probably finish all the pencils and inks this weekend. It'll be 24 pager, and then
this weekend, like today.
Yeah, like this evening. Like I'm on my like literally while we were talking, I was on my last one of my last pages. So
wow.
I'm inking it as we speak. Inking as we speak.
Are you gonna go with Fund My Comic again?
I'll probably fund my comics again. So now I'll have 2. I'll have a lot more to offer because now I'll have 2 books and some other stuff in there. So I'm looking at your campaign pretty close on getting some ideas. So yeah. So I'm excited. Should probably somewhere.
You know, you got to price everything out, but you're really selling a dream. You know, it's like I've really tried to push myself with doing a hardback and a standee and a tapestry, but you got, you know, people that have done that on their campaigns, they can kind of help you out and make sure.
That's true, because you know, I you know, I'll order stuff off of my comic and people will send me the stuff and they'll have a card in there and a
Mhm.
drawing. I'm almost like I didn't offer any of that stuff, man. What am I doing? So
Well,
yeah,
they John Malin with Godlike, he with one of his with the earlier catch up bundle for I want to say Graveyard Shift or whatever. What was John Malin's thing? Shadowhawk?
Graveyard Shift.
It was Graveyard Shift. Okay, Graveyard Shift.
The latest one is number 5.
Okay.
I believe it's actually a second chance campaign is still live right now if he hasn't closed it yet.
Okay. We're getting some major echo from you. Just let
That's
you know.
cool, bro. I've been sitting here talking to Mama Hawk. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to drop out for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Okay. Did you tell Rob that it was your birthday?
he did. We talked about it.
weekend?
He's
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
I'm gonna wish that
You've
I had
given up
some
on birthdays,
time.
haven't you, Rob?
Huh?
Now you recently moved states.
I
Was
did.
that a good? Was
I
that
did.
a good fit?
I don't know, man. I don't really
Mhm.
like New Mexico. I like the weather, honestly, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I was nice and content, and you know,
Now that
you
was
move.
was
It's
it South
it's a
Dakota?
because I kind of when I was in South Dakota, I was in the groove, and then I moved in Mexico. I fell out of the groove, and now I'm trying to get back in. So
Can you define
been a
that
few
about
months.
falling out of the groove? You mean drawing wise or what?
No, like just getting into. I
A
mean,
sync?
I
Yeah.
ain't up on you. I haven't like I used to be able to get off of work and come see the end parts of your podcast here,
Uh-huh.
and now
Hey,
you guys are
Dario.
at 3 o'clock now. By that time, you're done. By the time I get off work, so you're 3 o'clock. Used to be your 4 o'clock show
Oh,
was my
oh,
4 o'clock too,
okay. Yeah,
and now
you
it's
went through a
three
time change.
o'clock. So you
Yeah.
guys are like long done in your
We gave
jammies
you
by the
another
time I get
hour
off work.
today. What else you want?
Yeah, I know. That's why
Spring
maybe the
forward.
weekends I can hit it every time.
If you didn't spring forward, you're behind, folks. You got to spring
No,
forward an
yeah,
hour.
exactly, you guys.
Yeah.
You're doing
We're on
spring.
episode 1046, Rob.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy.
Rob is a guy that gets stuff done, says Gable Pennyshot. Rock on. Yeah, and I'm going
Thanks,
to
Gable.
utilize this guy. I'm going to steal him away from Timothy Olsen. No, not really. I don't know if he's still doing
Tim
things
needs to
for
send me some
Timothy.
stuff. Tim needs to send me some stuff. Where is he? Is he on here?
No
He's usually
doubt.
on here.
Well, I
Isn't he?
need to send you some stuff, but and we got like one super backer yesterday, a brand new backer. So he won the sketch cover that was offered during the show. And I went on his show a couple times and told him all about it. So he was going
Nice.
after that. They wanted to win that sketch cover. And if he wants me to put like a remark on it, I can for free. But other than that, I'm not committing to anything. I'm not drawing a big, I mean, these sketch covers, it's magazine size, so it's front and back. That's a lot of area to draw on, you know. I might commission Rob just to do me one with my characters on it.
Yeah, I did even a 2-page spread for a comic book. It's a lot of work there. You don't realize that.
Too. So you got a lot of
and
room
magazine
to draw,
size. That's a lot. Yeah, you got.
I mean, the reason it's magazine size, Rob, is that John wanted to make sure the printer, everything would go just so. So even though he had 2 eye surgeries, one on this eye, one on this eye, while he was drawing the Devil Flower story, he's still amazing designer. Did it the actual size, 8.5 by 11, whatever, of a comic book.
Yeah,
very small, very small.
Tiny,
to do sequential, much a cover, much less. And yet, when you look at the artwork, you can't really tell.
Yeah, it looks
He's an amazing guy to be able to work that small and still gauge the different panels and design them. You know, I think if you keep that in mind, you're going, okay, that line doesn't connect there and whatnot when it's blown up. You're going to overlook that because that's the way it was done. It was done so smally But he did it with black and white in mind, so he put in a lot of different details, you know.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Gable Penny says, I can yell at Tim for you. I'm good at yelling at him. Yeah, I'm kind of distressed that, you know, our show's already over by the time, unless on the weekends
Yeah.
like this, right? On the weekends, you're kind of home from the day
The
job
weekends are fine, and
playing
I have some.
Superman.
I have a few days I'm taking off at the next couple of weeks, so I should be able to hit you up pretty solid.
Okay. Well, definitely we need to talk about you know, direction of going forward. I guess I'm gonna have to pick up and start thinking about the bog origin, whatever. I was thinking about the Gray Tales. We might even do a Gray Tales, just pick up a Gray Tales. I was saying that I was going to draw that in a supplement story, which I said, boy, that's really going to put the pressure on to get everything fulfilled by July. You know, I not while I draw, you know, full size 17 by 11 pages, but and I still want to do that story myself because you know, I settled as Bog as in a complete story, and I think people would like to see my artwork in a Bog short story, even if it's a short one.
I agree.
I don't know. We'll see. In this art book, they will get 10 years of Bog, so you'll kind of see the development of that. You'll get to see Rob's Devil Flyer pieces printed in there. That'll be in the digital for everybody. That it probably won't be in the artist edition because that's probably like the complete Devil Flyer story, 48 pages, might be 52. We may have expanded it to 52, but now for ad space, but I don't know that, you know, I
Right.
guess we'll reproduce that in the as it is. And then it'll have additional material, at least 12 pages, and be a hardback. Very nice. And, you know, we get,
That's cool.
give me my
That makes it
sequentials, Rex. Yes,
that
he
makes it
wants a
legit,
monthly
man.
Bog
That makes it look
story. Yeah.
so legit. So yeah,
Uh,
that sounds great. Excited.
yeah, I mean, a think tank is something we got to do in the future at some point. Well, I'm
Yeah, I
really
was hoping
excited
that.
to do a Hopper and Lady Hopper story or something, or work them in, you know. Oh, it would be nice to do like an homage where she shows up at his doorway and says, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." You know, I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Lady Hopper.
Lady Hopper
I
sounds
like
good.
Hopper.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be
Um,
fun.
and I've come up with a different several months ago take on his power. I've added a new power thing, which I don't know. I can't believe I did not think of it before, Rob, and I don't want to really reveal it here.
Don't reveal
Um,
it.
don't reveal it. I mean, I got
Mhm.
yesterday, Jason Bascom summarily, kind of jokingly in the chat, he said, "Oh, look at that. He's giving away, you know, 6 issues worth of the story. You know, it's giving everything away before he gets it published." I'm like, you can't give away too much, you know.
Can't give away too much.
Well, sometimes, I mean, you know, endings of stories and
You
things.
gotta tease. You gotta tease, but
Yeah,
don't give up the story.
you know, how much of the story do you give away to hook people? I think at
I
this
don't
point they're
know.
hooked,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I just got to fulfill, get it in their hands, and they go, "Wow, you know, this was a good time." And you know, Rex, give me his kitchen sink. Yeah, reveal it. Yeah, no one likes Bog but Rex. I kid. Yeah. I'm glad you like Bog
That's
because
me.
Bog,
I
you
like
know,
Bug.
was the character that I really, but I, you know, talked with John, who I've been friends with. He lives a couple blocks from me over here. Um, known him since 1982. I was 16 years old when I met him.
Oh my gosh.
16 years old, folks, and drawing comics and making characters. That's even before 16, but that's when I met them. And the way that came about was they had some homemade comics with laminated covers, you know, uh, at the public library. And my mother saw that in a display case and came home and said, "You need to come next time because till just the last few years where she couldn't drive herself, she was going to the library. My mother's an avid reader. She reads every day. And they've got libraries across the street for her, donated books and things. She's always reading. And she even gave me a couple Westerns because I'm going to do Midnight in the Roustabouts, I need some more characters. I need some more roustabouts. I need a sheriff, a bartender, a deputy, some saloon girls, some general store owners, all kinds of stuff. We've got Crooked Painter in the Drawn In tier. He's going to be he wanted to be like a card player outlaw, feral dealer, maybe. There's Shadowhawk. I don't have a good beat on his character yet, but he's going to be in there. And he wants to be killed off after a few stories, after we kind of get his character endeared to people. He wants to be killed off in a cool way. I figured mauled by a bear or something. Really cut apart, shredded. Who knows? And then there's Lack. I knew Lack. He's a Western type guy anyway. He up till recently was working in Alaska in the wintertime, Rob, and he was making these snow roads, with heavy equipment and stuff. And he lives in Florida, but he works up in Alaska, and he grew up in Alaska. He was on with us the other day, and he's going to be like a tracker scout ladies man. When he comes into town, all the whores and saloon girls are like, and fawn over him, he's going to be a fun character. He's going to be like Midnight's, rebel rouser or whatever in the group.
Right.
He can't. And I mean, the backstory of Midnight, I've watched like 2 months probably of Westerns, and I've got to get back to it. I've been watching Quantum Leap recently.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. All 5 seasons of the old one. I'm on the last disc now.
Well done.
Yeah. And that's good fervent story, because every story is different with that, right?
Yeah.
And there are tie-in stories where eventually in later seasons he jumped back into the same body of people. And then there's also the good versus evil. I just watched that episode where he's in the bed with the woman, he sets her up, but she's evil, time traveler. And she accuses him of rape, she breaks her own flesh.
I'll have to watch that one. I'll have to find that one. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think that was in season 5, the last season.
Sorry about
season
that.
5. Go ahead,
Shadow.
I was saying sorry about that. I had to drop out for a little while. Mama needed to talk, and so
okay.
Had to do what had to be done.
Talk about the story hook. The hook is what sells people. What does that mean, Gable? What does that mean? I know
he wants to know your story. He wants to know the story before you put it into print.
Is that the Midnight?
He wants spoilers.
Okay. Well, I mean, she's got one of those Spanish style with pom poms, and she's got different hats, but that one was all that. Her saddle, her outfit, because she's returning from the east, from Cambridge, going to school back home. Her parents are printers at this point in their life, printing the Midnight Chronicle is newspaper. They're killed for that. So on returning home, her parents are found whipped with the bullwhip to death and hanging and shot. They're dead. They're made an example of. So she has to track down the 2 people, which leads to the 3rd person that hired the 2 guys to kill her parents and silence.
So you're saying this book ain't for kids? So what you're saying? Without saying it?
PG-13, right? But
you can show things in silhouette. The Spectre stories done by Jim Aparo did that all the time. Like in one story, the Spectre took these calipers that are sharp, and skewered this guy, but it was all done in shadow. He enlarged it and skewered it, kind of like Green Goblin with his flyer,
Yeah.
in Spider-Man. But her hat with the pom-poms, you got like a flash grenade, a smoke grenade, one that's
Oh, cool. That's like her
one
utility belt.
utility belt on her hat. Yes.
Yeah.
And really, she's got a little bit of money. She in her outfit is kind of like the Lone Ranger, right? Because he took the mask from the shirt of his brother that was killed in the opening story, right? And she was given her riding outfit, her horse, everything. But she's a chemist and a scientist, got a very scientific mind, so she comes up with this pom-pom idea of, putting an iron ball to throw at people, and one to pluck off and say, here, that's normal. That's like, here's something to remember me by, so, but
So are you
yeah,
just
there's
watching?
special things around
Are you
her
just
hat.
watching westerns, or are you watching old Zorro episodes too? Because that has some Zorro feel in there.
I did
little
watch the
bit.
Tyrone Power Zorro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I watched
Heck yeah.
that. That was in a movie compilation that I watched not too long ago.
You
I've
been watching
watched
any
TV
Cisco
shows, I've
Kid?
watched movies. I've been
Oh,
doing a lot of
okay.
research. This is just some of the writing that
Oh,
I've
Jesus
done,
Christ.
Rob,
Oh my
and all
God.
that. This is just some of it.
What a nerd. Oh,
Probably got about
you gotta.
yeah. And there's sketches in that too, so maybe it'll be the
Yeah, us artists, we don't have a lot of writing stuff. We have like just sketchbooks. Like, hey, look, there's Flash.
Yeah, look
Oh
at
my,
you.
spoilers. Yeah.
we don't have writing. We have, oh my God, there's somebody
I got
who wrote.
Let's
avalanches
see that thing.
of
Let's see that
old
thing.
pictures.
No
Just
spoilers.
let me see if I
Right.
can find. Oh shit! Oh,
Let me
like
see him. Oh my
paper
God.
just comes falling everywhere from off camera.
Right.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't have a notebook that has writing in it. All I have is drawings, man. All I have is drawings.
It looks like you're well moved
So
in
we're out.
though. Everything hanging up on the wall and everything since you moved.
Yeah. Hey, I'll finish something and I'll hang it up. It's fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, bro. I gotta ask you, with the Superman T-shirt, man, you gonna go see the movie or
I'm
are you?
excited actually. I think I like the Silver Age Superman best, I think, out of all of the iterations, and I think they're gonna touch on that a lot more. So I'm kind of
Yeah,
excited about that movie. And Fantastic Four. I mean, they did the 60s Fantastic Four. Everything's
Uh-huh.
retro. I think that's cool.
I think
I-
I
retro's
like the
coming
way
in.
they did the costumes. I mean, I'm willing to give Fantastic Four. I'm not too great on the casting decisions, but I mean, whatever. If they do a good job, they do a good job. You
They
know
got
what I mean?
Herbie the robot in there. What else you want?
No, fuck.
Well,
Madzuki.
That is not
Captain
helping,
America.
Rex.
I watched they do Captain America. I wasn't impressed, but Steve Rogers will always be my Captain America.
Now with the
Oh,
Superman,
dude,
are they
Falcon
going
is
back
cool
to
as
the?
Falcon. I don't know why they.
Exactly. That was just what I was about to say. Captain America doesn't have wings. Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
Are
I
they
had the
going?
Mego Falcon. Out of all the figures I could have picked, right? I went to the store with my dad, and it was like, once a month or whatever it was, I did, all my chores and all that shit. He'd go get me a little action figure or whatever. And I picked Falcon out of everybody. This is back in the freaking 70s. And
Yeah, but
I've
Falcon looked awesome
always
in that
liked
white and
Falcon.
red costume with the little yellow
Yeah, dude,
highlights.
Falcon was cool. And then they went and fucked him all up.
Are they going to go with the Max Flasher Superman? What were they? How far back are they? Kind of retro?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't know. It's yeah.
The only trailer I've seen so far, man, he gets his ass kicked, and then
It's hard to
Crypto
beat Christopher
has to
Reeve.
come
That
and
was
save
great
him.
casting.
So I don't know what's going on.
He was classic. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sam Peckinpah, great Western director, among other things. He said 90% of a good movie is casting. I believe that. If you got a talent like William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Clark Gable, or something. They bring a gravitas that a lot of these new actors, they just don't have.
Yeah.
And they don't have
Yeah.
the work ethic. And Hollywood is so weird now. It's kind of like sports, you know. You got a lot of grandstanding, a lot of, you know, at one point they probably had a dress code and a haircut code, right? And now it's you can do anything you want, and they go in to the end zone and they do their dance and whatever. It's just different. It's a different time. But during like Dick Butkus's days, they would have took the head off of these guys. They wouldn't last one inning with the 70s crowd football players. They were a lot rougher.
There are no innings in football, right?
That are playing today. And I don't even watch football, but I can tell, you know, football has changed. It's gotten soft, and it was never meant to be as soft, you know. Boxing's kind of went that way. They used to go 15 rounds. No more.
Yeah, dude, and all those guys fucking ended up brain damaged. Look at Muhammad Ali.
I'm not
before.
saying it was a good thing. It was brutal. I mean,
Jeez,
you had Muhammad Ali with a broken, multiple fractured, multiple breaks in his jaw. Every time he got hit by Frazier, his
oh yeah, dude, his whole face moved around.
He
it was
wouldn't let him
crazy.
go, and he wound up winning it. Some of the best moments, if not the best moments in boxing, right there with, and you couldn't touch the guy. He's like, I mean,
it was brutal though, brother.
Shot sent to him, not one lands, just in a few seconds. The guy was quick. There was no one like Muhammad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
wouldn't
like
put him in with Mike Tyson. That's
bee,
like a bulldozer, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's where Tyson learned. I mean, all his shit, dude. Tyson is fucking quicker than shit too. You can't hardly touch that guy.
He is. That dude's quick, man. Yeah.
He's quick. Yep.
Dude. And it's, I mean, even at his age now, he just had that fight with that stupid YouTube kid or whatever he is, TikTok kid. And, man, dude, for, what is he, 63, 64?
Yeah, he's 60 something.
I know he's older than me, and shit, dude, he's still chiseled.
Can somebody please inform me why I'm seeing more Vance memes or whatever?
Vance is he's a stud right now.
Vance has been. Right yeah, Vance has been.
They're kind of playing him up for the Lewinsky thing that he did, or what? You know, I mean, when he was talking to
the Lewinsky thing.
Yeah, not the Lewinsky thing.
I missed that one. What the fuck?
Well,
you know, where he stood up to the Ukrainian
you mean Zelensky, the Ukraine guy?
Zelensky, yeah.
Is that why they're doing all the memes right now?
Wow, bro, that was a throwback. That was.
Yeah, she probably threw it back at him.
I was like, God, she gets around, man.
Just answer the question.
I didn't know she was back.
It might be for the Zelensky thing. It just might be because he's like, you know, he's like he's actually a vice president when there's shit hits the fan and Trump's not there. He's like, well, F it, I'll take this one. I'll take this question. He's kind of and the young kids like him. They think he's cute or something.
Well, dude, you know, I think it also is too. Is Trump he's smarter than the average bear. He knows this is his one and only term, right? He can't run again after this. So he's gonna make Vance into a superstar before he leaves office. So
if Vance doesn't mess up, he's gonna be a rock star for you.
Yeah. If Vance doesn't do, you know, fucking step on his own balls somehow, he's gonna he's gonna
dead girl or a live boy, he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, he'll stroll into the White House. And fucking, you know, it'll be 8 years of Vance. And then by the time he's out, then it's time for one of Trump's kids to come around.
Then it'll be my Social Security be ready. And then Barron will give me my Social Security. Barron won't be. He's only 18, huh?
they're
With
I
the
don't know. By
kids.
that time, I don't even know
shaking
if I'll
things
still
up.
be around. But
Yeah.
oh, fishy love.
Yeah, how's
They're
that?
definitely shaking things up at the White
That
House
reminds
right
me of the Mr. Limpet movie.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, Don Knotts.
I gotta
Yeah.
put something on that's torpedo proof. He grabs a little tin cup, a little crab.
Right. That was
I
a
need
great
to
movie.
rewatch that movie. It's been so
I did too.
long
I think
since
I'll
I've
watch
seen
that
it.
one.
No, that's actually a fun movie, man. I used to
Yeah.
love that when I was a kid.
One of those ones where they have animation mixed in with the real. It's
Yeah, with the
cool.
real life. Yeah.
So cool. They don't do
Uh,
that shit no more. Everything's so computer animated. It's incredible. It's just you
Ah,
can't
bro,
even
man, I'm so tired of all the CGI. I like old school
can't
fucking
trust anything.
like physical effects when people can like see that's the thing, like people don't think about like The Howling, The American Werewolf in London. Back when those
Right.
movies came out, there was no CGI, there was no computer enhancement. That was all done physically. We made those effects. We made that shit fucking real.
Some dude walked into the office and said, "We need 6 puppets that stretch their faces. Let's make them right now." All right, let's do it. Now it's
Alright,
like
let's figure it
a little
out.
weird. Okay, clickety clicky. Oh, stretch face. Okay, got it. Done.
Yeah, now it's just
There's no art.
bro. I mean, I've been playing around with fucking the AI thing just to like get
Yeah.
like concept
Oh, yeah.
ideas, and it's ridiculously, stupidly easy. I mean, a retarded monkey could make art at this point with AI. It's not going to be good art, but you could still make something. You know what I mean? It, it,
Yeah,
it,
there's whole programs that make comic books for you. All you have to do is type in your characters and say this is what
oh
gonna
hell
happen.
no, bro! No, no, no,
Pops them out
no. Oh.
in a day. You can make a comic book in a day.
See,
I'm
that's the
like,
beginning. That's the beginning of the end, my friend.
the end of the world.
Well, the end of fucking good art and comic books. Anyway, I mean, you're done at that point. I mean, I guess it'll be pretty. It'll be competent
Hey,
because
Bone.
it's being done by a computer. But I mean, they still can't even like make people right without having 6 fingers or a fucked up eye or.
Right.
I
Well,
don't know.
physical over digital, like
I,
cosplay. I'm going to show Shay's cosplay from yesterday. We didn't do that on the show
Yay.
yesterday, but I want
oh
Rob
yeah.
to see it. But now cosplay doesn't always mean better. Oh my God, what the hell?
She did.
Come on.
Whoa. What? Oh, Jesus.
That's
Oh my
that's
God.
weird. That
Okay.
yeah.
Somebody needs to investigate this dude.
Yeah.
this is not right at all. Wow.
Thomas.
Thomas the Train. My God,
Come jump on my train, little children.
no doubt. Yeah.
That looks like
What the fuck?
some out of scary.
That's
I've
some
got a
of a
suggestion.
nightmare,
Maybe
bro. That's like,
maybe you
Terrifier
can play
4.
Santa Claus to my grandchildren. Nope,
That's,
not even.
yeah. Terrifier 4, that's his long lost cousin.
Terrifier 4, yeah. Okay, so here we go. The moment that Shay reveals, here we go. If you missed it yesterday over there on Shay's, here we go. Like in big and
season 3, and they just didn't
Whoa.
have a lot of faith in it.
okay.
Paramount was going through a lot of shakeup just then because Voyager was ending and all that kind of stuff. So they're like, no.
We
this
were
is
talking
not
some
for us.
Quantum Leap and Star Trek stuff.
Shut up, Eric.
Yeah, Gordon.
Gordon says Enterprise took 5 seasons to get better. Wait.
We're waiting. Yeah, I'll do the
Okay.
voice. We're waiting.
Hold on. Here we go.
That's
Here
a
we
black
go.
guy in
Dave.
white face.
Is everybody ready?
Wait, we
Okay.
didn't. Hold on, you got to do this. There you go.
Metamorphosis completed, sir.
Shay the Red.
Has now become
I love that movie too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's all good.
Space Balls.
Ah!
Space
So,
Balls.
not quite the same.
Not quite
I-
midnight. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
flipped the hat and the jacket color because I had a black jacket and a brown hat, so that's where we are.
Yeah,
And I
we're
didn't.
gonna
I
be
couldn't find my
doing-
pom poms.
We're going to be doing more with Midnight and the Roustabouts. She's my first Western character.
I like her. I like her.
I do too.
I
Yeah.
definitely.
So there you go. Shay
Hmm.
as Midnight yesterday.
Yeah, that was sexier than it should have been, right? Am I the only one on that?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I really didn't think Shay was going to pull Midnight out. I thought she was going to do something else, and when she popped on, I was like, "Oh, damn it!"
Well, but she had Midnight on her.
Well, I guess she was giving hints, brother. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
thought
sure.
if she used Midnight there on her thumbnail of the show, I
I was
thought, yeah,
kind of
she's probably
hoping
gonna
she
do it.
was going to do like Sweet Baby or something.
Oh,
But I
Bog would
don't
be
know.
cool. I wish
don't
she
know
would
what
have done
you-
Bog.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you sent her for reference. So, but I
I
was hoping like for Sweet
sent her
Baby
Lady Hopper,
or
Rob's Lady Hopper. I was hoping she'd do Lady Hopper.
That'd be
did that-
fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
like to see
how much time did you give her? Because she'd have to build a
A
whole
couple
head.
days, that's all.
Whatever. She could do it.
Yeah. And that's the first time she's actually done one of those shows in like over a month. So I think we did, we did good. We got up to almost
I think she did
$4,000.
pretty good for what she had. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Oh, I do too. I do too. I didn't want to make it difficult
They're
on her.
awesome.
But I did not send her Midnight as a reference. She got that off the campaign because I was hoping she
Nice.
would say that for Midnight and the Roustabouts. Now she could be Roustabout or something. She could play something else.
Oh, so you didn't send that to her for
I
reference?
did not send her a Midnight reference because I
Oh,
was
that's
hoping to
sneaky
say
shit.
Midnight. Yeah, I could have sent her Bog, because it would have been interesting,
been-
but
That
She'd
would
had,
have
like,
been
a
fun to
weird
see what she would have
face
done with
reveal. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, last year she did Devil Flyer, and she had COVID, so she had to be in
She had
like
the
for
mask?
about an hour. She had to
Yeah,
have
dude.
stuff
she's
on,
like,
She
I can't
didn't even know
breathe.
she had COVID until like the next day.
By the time the stream was ending, she's like, "We gotta end this.
We gotta end
I'm
this.
trouble
Like,
breathing."
like, I gotta
Some
end this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dedication, bro. You gotta give her that.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. All right, guys, I gotta fly. I gotta take my doggy out.
Oh,
And then,
what kind of dog you
Ethan-
got, Rob?
What's that?
I said, what kind of doggy you got?
A little cutie patootie mutt.
Oh,
Mutts are the greatest. They're
little
smart dogs.
little Heinz 57. Those are the best. Oh, look at her. Oh, is it a
You
girl
cute.
or boy?
Little girl.
Little
She
girl. Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
Is she like a year old, 2 years old? How old
Daddy's
is she?
girl.
Like 4 years old. I got
Oh,
her.
okay.
I got her right after COVID. How long has that been? 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah, something like that. 3.
Yeah,
maybe.
2020. So yeah.
She's my COVID puppy.
Yeah, my dog is. She'll be turning 5. Wow, middle of this week, and my cat turns
100.
11.
She was
11,
a rescue.
Wow.
She was getting
11,
beat
I
up by
think,
all the other
this
dogs.
year. Yeah. In
Dogs
March,
are
and
the
they're all March babies. They're all.
All right,
there you
I'm
go.
out. I'll see you guys. I'll try to get back on soon.
All right, Rob. Have a
Cool.
great night, buddy.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Look at the
Be
size of
amazing,
those
Rob
lemons.
Ewing. Jesus God. Okay, those are a little kid's hands, but
Okay,
still,
but they're still big.
that's still a big lemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy. Hey, when life gives you lemons,
Makes some lemonade, right? And
yeah,
if
I'm
they're
gonna
that
make
big,
about
you gotta wonder if
55
they're-
gallons of lemonade. I'll make a keg of lemonade. Lemonade, like cool, refreshing.
Country time, country time. That is a Capri Cedro Citrons lemons of Capri. I'm not
How
sure. Is
dare
that
you?
Mediterranean region, southern Mediterranean regions?
I don't know what kind of
They date
filth
they
you were
date,
just
date back to
spewing
at
there,
least
mister, but
4,000
I don't
years
like
old.
that
Those
kind
are
of
big
language.
lemons. Those are big lemons. Happy birthday to the
Hail,
actress
Scarlet.
from Flash. Ah,
Oh, you kill every one of us. Oh, wait. No.
you'll kill every one of us. It's her
Oh,
birthday today. She was born in 1955.
Princess What's Her Face was cute, boy. I don't know who
Oh,
she was.
she had Dale Arden beat big time.
Oh yeah, fucking that girl. Nah, yeah. Flash was a dumbass, bro.
I did not
I'm
like
sorry,
Dale
but
Arden.
Flash was out of his tiny little mind. If it was a choice between the princess and fucking what's her face, was that her name in the show, or was
Princess
what was her
Aura.
name?
Oh, Dale Arden. Which
Yeah,
one are
what
we
was
talking
her
about?
name? The reporter girl that or whatever she was that got sucked
Dale
into
Arden.
the event.
Dale Arden. Yeah.
Was that her character name?
Yes. That was her
Okay.
character name.
All right. So yeah, between her and the princess, really?
Yesterday or the day before was Max Van Shadow's death date. I didn't get to share that yesterday, but he died like yesterday. Back so many years ago. So in tribute to
way to
that
bring
and
it
her
down,
birthday,
Max,
we got to do it. It's been a while, Shadowhawk. We got to do it.
Way to bring it down, brother. Way to bring it down.
Hey, Scarlet.
What plaything can you offer me today?
An obscure body in the SK system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
I like to play with things a while before annihilation.
You know, I said that in the marriage bed, and it didn't go over well. I like to play with things a while before annihilation. It didn't go over well. I got a divorce. Anyway, twice.
You probably scared the poor girl.
Who can save you now?
Believe me, it was the other way around. See, there's penetration of
Katie,
space.
hey, okay. What? Oh, and good night. I was gonna say it's getting late for you over there, babe.
Katie, it is. Yeah. Good night to you.
Love you, Katie. Night.
Don't kill him yet, Father. I want him.
We got a bone in here. I don't know if anybody said hi to you yet, Bo. Howdy, buddy. Spider.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Oh, dude, that movie is just it's just this big giant yummy chunk of cheese. It's so fucking good.
Well, it really is a rock opera, is it not?
It is, and it's the special effects are cheesy, but it's at the same time it's like Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's one of those. It's like a cult movie, you know. Once you see
Here's
it,
your
you can never
Godzilla piece. Look at that.
unsee it.
that.
Oh, that's cool. Who did this?
Well, let me check. Apex Comics.
Oh, I'm
Let me
sorry.
put that- let me say that.
All right, fuck.
I
Thought
don't
you
know.
would be prepared if you're just gonna pull up some art and throw it on up there,
All right.
slap it
I'll never
around.
put Godzilla up. We'll do King Kong from now on.
All right, Lorenzo, you heard that, man. It's time to boycott, right?
Well, they're not
Shadow and
sleaze
Lorenzo.
Nah. Fan art, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what it is. They didn't say. But nice piece showing the volume and how big he is, you know. Another page of the action-packed Mighty Mascots number 10, triple size anniversary issue.
Hey,
Boom
Tank.
versus Honey Flakes. Enough said, says Keith Gleason.
Oh,
here we
that's
go.
gonna be cool.
Look at that. Josh Kirby Time Warrior. It's a super cheesy, low budget movie series from the 90s. No, I
No,
haven't.
I missed that one, Helder.
I wonder if it's on Tubi or.
Is it like really good cheesy B movie fun? Because I love that kind of shit, dude.
And don't tell me I don't love you. Look, I had this in the rotation. There we go.
Me and my mom like watch Tubi movies all the time, like Tubi horror and sci-fi. Hey, look at that.
Like I said,
That was
don't
me in
say
my
I don't.
younger days. I was hanging out with Fanta. You can tell by the pale hand.
You sure it wasn't Grace Slick you were hanging out with?
No,
Okay.
that was a long time ago.
All right. Always thinking of you. There you go. Godzilla.
Oh, hold on. Let me blow this up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You know, those things got to be expensive.
Who's he fighting? I don't know who that monster is.
I don't know, but he's not magenta. But now Godzilla is
No,
magenta.
but Godzilla's fucking pink. What the fuck?
Now his head seems a little small, but apparently you don't have a. That's the way it was in -1. I don't know if we can get the show up quick enough.
His head does seem a little kind of, beanie, doesn't it? Like a little pea head on that giant body.
Yeah, and that's the way it was in -1, but I don't mind it. It seems like the body of the Hulk sometimes is small for the head, but he's muscled up, and maybe even Arnold, some of those.
I mean, yeah, once you get to a certain point of muscular, I guess the head is always going to be a little small, but like you don't want to go too small. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just not. Weird. I'm not on board with the magenta fucking Godzilla. I don't know why he's never had a fucking pink or even red flame before. He's had blue or white. He's never once been lit up in fucking. Well, Shin Godzilla, he went red, but he was melting down and shit.
Right.
That's a whole different scenario.
Well, they probably got enough blowback from that. They probably won't do it again. I don't know why they did that, but maybe to try something different.
Just to be fucking gay.
Wow, you are hardcore critical on some things. You just like, wow, I don't like this. And I'm going to let the whole world know about it. This is a 3,400-year-old wig, Egyptian wig.
I'm not shy about my opinions.
I know. Don't I know it?
I don't see any reason I should be.
Okay.
They're gonna come and get
me. Seth and Jetty reviving one of his older projects. This does look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Is it Spring Ball or something like that?
Yeah, Spring Ball, and it's different from what he's been doing with his other watercolor stuff. So I love when they
now Sparrow is completely nothing like what this is. Hailhen, good to see you, darling. Late for you. Hello.
This actually looks pretty good. I would try this, absolutely. Different take on pizza. Here we go. Pizza pasta. Huh?
pizza pasta.
The other night, I made one of my husband's favorite meals, and it's
Now wait a minute. Miss Southern here is Southern. Now, do I really up against this chick sound Southern? Let's take a listen.
The other night, I made one of my husband's favorite meals, and it's this delicious pizza pasta. So let me show y'all how I make it. You're going to throw some hamburger meat into a skillet, throw in some diced onions, and let that brown up. If you like mushrooms, go ahead and throw some mushrooms in there and let those cook too. You're going to season this with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then at the end, you're going to throw in some minced garlic and let that cook for just a couple seconds. Drain off all that grease and throw in 2 jars of pizza sauce. Then you're going to add some pepperoni slices and some chopped bacon. Combine all that together. You're going to pour in some cooked pasta and give that a good stir. Then you're just going to top this off with some mozzarella cheese. And I'm telling y'all need to shred your own cheese because you've seen how pretty that cheese pool was. You're going to throw some more of those pepperoni slices on top of this. And if you saved any of that hamburger meat, you can throw that on top as well as some bacon. Then you're going to bake this at 350 for about 15 minutes until the cheese is melted and you're ready to eat. So I hope y'all enjoy this recipe.
That looks yummy.
It does look like yummy. Absolutely.
Bro, I mean, that's a heart attack on a plate, but it looks delicious.
She sounds Aussie trying to sound American. I didn't think so. I thought she sounded very Southern. I've heard worse.
Yeah, she sounded Southern to me. Like Rex, you sound Southern, but you're not that twangy.
I'm not I'm not
Like even Mandy is she's a lot more twangy than you are.
Oh yeah,
Mandy Summers. She's
State Great Again is a thing.
Apparently. I believe she's in either Georgia or Alabama. One of the. All right, this is AI. God dang it!
No, hell, I just. Okay, Doc, I'm sending you.
I love doing that to you, Rex.
Like you couldn't get a cut of meat like that. Damn it.
Well, or somebody fucking cut it like that. Hail Doc Blaylock in the chat.
Well,
Doc says, let me in.
They cut it.
You leaving Doc in the back?
You didn't hear me. No. I got to send him the link. I told him I was.
Oh, shit, man. You're fired, Rex. Jeez.
Give me a chance, man.
Yeah, one of your.
And you didn't hear what I was saying to Doc, which is I'm going
most highly decorated artist.
I even highlighted it so he would know that.
You just leave him out there in the cold. I see.
He's got enough flubber to survive. He won't freeze to death. Graham Nolan actually put that steak up there.
Ouch.
That was his post. Graham Nolan.
Yeah, sure. Blame. Okay. Hashtag blame Graham. All right. Whatever. He's over here stirring the pot, man. Jeez.
Hey, Doc. There's your bisexual lighting.
Hello, Rex.
Why is my Godzilla pink?
Hello, Rex. Hello, Shadowhawk.
Hello,
Christy and Haldir and Hen. Good to see everybody. So, listen.
Leave me out. Okay. All right.
You were the first person I said hi to, but you were doing your normal job of paying attention.
Possibly.
Christy says it's very rude, Rex, to let Doc in and leave.
I just read that. Man, you people don't listen, and I'm in the process of sending her the link.
We don't.
You guys give me no credit whatsoever.
I'm sorry. Wait, let me testing 1 2. You said we don't listen.
Yes, I say we.
Interesting.
Meaning you and Shadow.
That's an interesting projection on your part, Rex. Tell me more. Is the bad man in the room with you right now?
Psychoanalyzing me is
psychoanalyzing. Don't you psychoanalyze me, young man.
Psychoanalyze me. Third eye, 10 full hot bullshit. Coming
Hey.
my way, hot and heavy by Doc Blaylock.
Hey,
Finally,
Gabe, good to see you,
Doc is
buddy.
here, Gable says.
Yes.
We
Look, calm your tits. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what the hell I was gonna say now. You totally derailed me.
Not hard to do.
Oh, you'll pay for that.
I guess that's Castle Grayskull, maybe, huh?
I don't know. I don't know anything about all this shit that you're always showing on here, Rex. I'm much more interested in people.
You like that new show screen panel? I don't.
No, I do not.
It gets in my way when I try to stream.
Yeah, same. So, Shadowhawk, I hope you had a great birthday.
He's muted.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, Doctor.
And I was going
attacked by the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, I was going to correct you though, Shadowhawk, when you said that Rex did not have a prominent Southern accent. Are you shitting me right now?
I mean, it's not like super fucking twangy or
raspy,
anything.
but that's only from smoking.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I lived in Texas for 10 years. It doesn't strike me as like.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, dude, like deep Tennessee, Georgia, stuff like that. That's usually where you find all the girls with like the really twangy Southern voices. You know, Alabama, that kind of thing. Once you get to like Arkansas, Texas, they're still Southern, but they're not like fucking over the top.
No, they've got a little bit more of that Ozark drawl to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not have a Southern accent. Thank you, Hen. I have worked all my life to get rid of that. I speak the King's English. Thank you.
Well, I've lived here
Every
too long.
now and then, Doctor, you get a little slippage, and that Southern comes through.
I do.
Well, you know that chick
yeah, right
that
there
had the
when you go, I do. Right there, that's when I can tell you stuff.
She puts like, and I do this like, I'll talk to Abby and I'll say it's raining. It's raining. You'll put an N on the end instead of raining.
Rain.
You know. Yeah, Fanta is from Alabama and has a very soft accent. Mandy is from right up the road, like that way.
Oh yeah, Mandy is like she's.
But hear me,
like
nobody
Southern.
around here sounds like her. Nobody.
Yeah, I think she exaggerates it, you know, for her.
Love you,
her
love.
Maybe. Who knows? I mean, she could probably be like from Kentucky and have moved down here because that sounds more Kentucky to me.
Yeah, she doesn't really sound. Which kind of threw me off in the beginning because she sounded Southern, but she didn't sound like no Georgia peach. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, maybe she might have. Hell, dude, I'll tell you what. Once you get far enough south in Indiana, like when you're closing in on the Kentucky border, fucking, you would think you were in Florida or something. The way people talk, bro.
Ooh, no, Florida. Florida's weird. All right, so like,
I mean,
the southern part of Florida is Cuban, and then
Florida. I'm talking like
the middle of the state is New Jersey, and then the northern part is southern Georgia and southern Alabama.
Yeah, so northern Florida, I guess I'm talking.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a listen again, Doc. And this does look good. I would eat this in a heartbeat.
The other night, I made one of my husband's favorite meals, and it's this delicious pizza pasta. So let me show you how. You're gonna throw some hamburger meat.
She's southern.
Diced onions and let that brown up. If you like mushrooms, go ahead and throw some mushrooms in there and let those cook too. You're gonna season this with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little
seasoning, putting those R's in there, raining,
Onion powder.
seasoning.
Onion
Salt,
powder.
salt, pepper. Then
There's
at
no
the end, you're gonna throw in
G's
some
either.
minced
Fucking
garlic and let that cook for just a couple
Mm.
seconds. Drain off all that grease and throw in 2 jars of pizza sauce. Then you're gonna add some pepperoni slices and some chopped bacon. Combine all that together.
Bacon?
You're gonna pour in some cooked pasta and give that a good stir. Then you're just gonna top this off with some mozzarella cheese. And
Top
I'm
it
telling
off.
y'all need to shred your own cheese
Y'all.
because you've seen how pretty that cheese pool was. You're going to throw some more of those pepperoni slices on top of this. And if you saved any of that hamburger meat, you can throw that on top as well as some bacon. Then you're going to bake this at 350 for about 15 minutes until the cheese is melted and you're ready to eat. So I hope y'all enjoy this recipe.
Yeah, she's she's North Georgia near the Appalachians. Hey, Christy.
Hey, Chris.
Hi. How's it
Hey, Chris.
going? Hey, I gotta change.
Christy, I'm going to have to slap you around a little bit.
Standing on her mountain in California, looking down her nose at all of us
I
Southern.
am.
Hey, Tree Goblin.
How you doing, darling?
That look apparently scares Doc, by the way. My resting bitch face.
Really?
I'm a little intimidated.
That's not that.
That's
Doc?
not Christy, by the way. I cut the Doc just to let you know.
Doc worries me.
I know. I
Yeah.
swear I just plucked my chin hairs, so.
Me too.
It's like latrine duty for the next 6 months, mister. Yeah.
Go
Hey,
start
Doc,
filling them potatoes, bitch.
last night, Doc, I re-listened to the Farrell Dixon live read, and I was dying. Both me and Scott were dying at like your Frenchman.
I could start off French, but it ended up
Hey,
going
okay,
Sudanese or
thanks,
some shit. I don't know where I was going. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can do almost any accent for a very short period of time. But then they begin
Daffy
to
Duck,
trip.
go.
What?
That's not an accent, Rex.
Okay.
That's a
Well, it is the way I do it.
fuckatash. No, wait, that's Sylvester.
It's not Daffy.
You're despicable.
Donald.
No, that was Daffy.
Stuff from Succotash.
Hey, Tank.
So you can do any accent for a very short time.
Yes, comrade, I can do the Russian accent.
Da, comrade.
I can do the French accent for a very brief time.
Mm-hmm.
But then it starts to turn. Everything turns into Irish.
With that facial hair, you could probably
it?
pull off French and convince people.
Oh,
Oh, escargot.
which I just did the cover for, by the way.
Escargot?
Yeah, our friend Chris Brown has a new game coming out called S-Cargo. S-Cargo.
Really?
Racing Snails. I did the game design for it.
Interesting.
Would you like to see it?
Sure.
See if I can find it for you.
That just reminded me. I'm gonna start doing their live gaming for Slaughterville. I made my character.
Christy, what is the person behind you? Is that Mao? Who is?
Oh, that is Uncle Jimmy from The Bear, and here he says, "May I tell you a story of complete and utter failure?" So that's my
Whoop, I'm sorry. Hit the
my
wrong button.
motivational painting, I should say.
Ah, your motivational painting. Is that
Yes.
acrylic?
Yeah, I believe it is. It's an original Dave McDowell piece. He's probably the guy that we published the most, and it was my anniversary gift.
Wow. Okay. This is Wild Doc Racing Snails. A race that takes 2 weeks to finish.
They're going pretty fast to me.
Okay.
So this is a new game by our friend, the Laughing Rogue, Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the box cover.
I gotta ask you, is Tanner doing any better with his health?
Oh, he's in fine fettle. He's in fine fettle.
Okay. because I've been ever since you said he's been a little under the weather. He's been on my mind.
He's doing a wee bit better.
I actually blame Doc by making him making Tanner comment on shitty movies.
I took a page from you, Christy. I said I'm trying to think out of the box how to put new things on the big bundle on my campaign, and I'm like, one full page of ad space.
That is a good idea, and that's something I love, like watching all you crowdfunding guys do, is go through your campaigns and show what you're doing, because I want to take stuff like draw-ins. Like, I think I can get, because we have a decent amount of people that are rabid fans and have money, and so I think they would probably, support us in like draw-ins and stuff like that. They'd like to
I
see
know I
that.
foam at the mouth every time I think about it.
Draw-ins?
Well, rabid, foaming mouth. Anyway, fell flat. Oh, give me some slack, at least enough to hang myself with, Doc. Come on.
I said nothing. I
know.
I'm gonna drop the link for a damn dirty thing. We've been creeping on up.
Okay.
Toward our funding goal, our initial
I did
funding.
play your trailer at the beginning in full. Of
And,
course, that's not the one with the bang.
5 Mondays ago, you said, I'm going to back it on Monday. Have you backed it yet, Rex?
I did. Well, no, I don't think that I said I back it on a specific day, did I?
You did indeed, sir. You did.
Okay. Well, I didn't, and I don't, and I haven't, and I will, and
well,
I only brought it up because you said it.
yeah. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I've sold like 5 different production artwork pieces recently on eBay. I've still got 3 to mail off. I've mailed off the first 2. One was an old George Perez Defenders cover.
Nice.
Very nice. But yeah, I've made close enough to pay Jay Krager for the logo that he's going to be doing for me. Plus, we almost hit 4,000. We're short of $4,000. Now he may get some of that money back on the shipping after we talked to Luke. I'm not sure, because it was charging him shipping on some of it. A lot of it was back because I have free domestic shipping on 3 items on the campaign right now. You can get the sticker book, the new art book, and the trading card set that was just added with free domestic shipping right now. So that's
I went back through your campaign and looked at it, Rex. You've got a smorgasbord there. You got a buffet, is what you've got. You've got a lot of stuff, is what I'm saying.
Yep. Was it too
I'm
much?
going the other way.
What?
No. On my next campaign, just the book. That's it. That's all I'm offering.
Well, that's what I started out a year ago with, was just pretty much the books.
I'm going the other way. We're doing this, Rex. We're headed in opposite directions.
Okay.
Hey, just to let you know, I'm coattailing on Doc. So while you're over on Fund My Comic, check out Flip City too. We need to coattail each other.
Yes,
there you go.
For some reason, Christy, I couldn't place in my mind what it was. I was kind of picturing for Flip City as a commercial, and since you do really good commercial videos, you need to do the laugh-in wall. Remember laugh-in
wall?
Roland and Martin laugh-in.
Yeah, where they all came out.
I will have to update. I know I've seen it. It's where the people pop out, right?
Yeah, so they crack a joke, they go back in.
And it's when Nixon said, "Suck it to me."
Yes.
To me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You need a Flip City commercial. It's the same vibe. It's the same
Okay.
vibe.
I like it. It's a good idea.
Hit that like button. That's one show when in the sweet spot of the 60s where there was a lot of satirical humor and stuff. You might not know if they mention some of the political names. You might not know who they are unless you look them up, Google them. But I mean, absolutely. Wouldn't you recommend that to Flip to watch? Is the old Rowan and Martin laugh-in?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's right down her alley of satirical and then all the Dean Martin roasts.
That quick wit. Stuff. That nice quick wit. Shadowhawk, man, I hate that you had to go, dude. But
yeah, and happy birthday.
Yeah, I hope your birthday was amazing, my friend.
hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're only like 21 away from possible monetization, 500. So we're getting up there.
That's awesome. So, Christy, I got to teach you a shortcut to interpreting Rex.
Okay.
Look at his image on screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
See that? See his right arm forward right there?
Yes.
That means he's about to pull something up.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. And it is Flip City. And so let's watch the trailer. Flip City. Christy's own baby. Huh? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
stop
kind
it.
of a trailer. It's kind of a trailer.
Kind
It's
of a-
just, yeah. I decided I wasn't going to make a trailer this time. But it's a lot of people saying nice things basically about the magazine. It works.
Would you
Well,
please
I mean,
click-
you got Mike
click
Barron and others. You know.
Click the got it so it goes away.
Okay.
Flip City is honestly funny. I mean, it's much funnier than Mad Magazine or Cracked because there's a bite to the humor. It's not all those cartoons are great, but some of the articles I read have been a real stitch. They're intellectual. They appeal to discerning people. It's not sarcasm. It's satire.
Bruce Q. Wayne there. I met Sergio Aragonés, who did Mad Magazine, and he looks a lot like him. Just thought I'd throw that in there with that.
You
beard
mean
mustache.
Sergio
He really
Aragon?
does.
And I urge you to subscribe to Flip City.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium. I hope everybody goes out and supports you guys and is part of the fun.
Several copies of different issues of their magazine to me, and I've been perusing them recently. As I say, genuinely satirical, genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously
I'm
just
bleeding out here.
chaotic and very fun. For example, Flip City issue 7 features McCommunism, over 100 million starved, extreme Karening, and sexy Fauci centerfold, and it delivers on everything it promises, including, well, I don't know about the sexy part, but there's the Fauci centerfold.
Now over on Fund My Comic, let's hear that.
Exclusively. I like saying
Exclusive.
exclusively on Fund My Comic because I fucking love what they are building over there, and we really want to support it. I'd love to see it, eventually compete with Indiegogo.
I want to see Fund My Comic blow them out of the water.
Well, now I've looked at a couple of different
Only on
campaigns.
Fund My Comic.
Like Leviathan by Mike Barron, and it was actually outperforming Kickstarter or Indiegogo, one of those. And I looked at another campaign, and it was actually outperforming. Well, let's just say that on certain campaigns, it was outperforming Kickstarter, and it was outperforming Indiegogo in a lot of instances by a lot. By a lot. So
just get behind Fund My Comic. Boys and girls, if you don't know, here's the short and simple. Indiegogo will shadow ban people that they don't like or agree with, and they'll never say a word about it, but your campaign gets no search results.
You're being charged for that, though.
Kickstarter will just outright ban people because they don't like you. Whereas Fund My Comic, they don't care if you're left, right, center, what you believe, as long as you meet their guidelines and they approve your campaign, it stays up. No shadow banning. No amount of hate mail can get it pulled down. They believe in free speech, which is what I believe in. Fund My Comic, boys and girls.
Well, yeah, I mean, because wasn't that a thing that happened? I don't know, like in the last 3 months. Wasn't Fund My Comic being threatened because of somebody's
Yeah.
campaign, and they stood by.
Yep.
So unnecessary stress for them, obviously, but
Well, according to Luke, no stress really, because there was no doubt in his mind that he was not going to be intimidated into jumping through a hoop for somebody. Just because they got their panties in a wad.
The guy bringing that had his panties in the wad, I really believe there's some mental illness there. There, I said it. Yeah.
I went to dinner with my sisters. Can I just tell you?
Woohoo!
I told the waitress, I said, listen, I don't get to sign these two out of the home but once a month. So you're going to have to overlook their behavior. And immediately my sisters thought that was offensive. So I knew we were off to a good start. The one sister, we went for sushi. The one sister has never had sushi before. And I could not convince her that sushi does not mean raw. Not everything sushi is raw. So I was showing her on the menu, all of these are fully cooked, blah, blah, blah. I don't trust it. The waitress came over and said, no, it's not all raw. I don't trust her. I said, fine. You want some chicken McNuggets? So she ordered the Japanese equivalent of some chicken nuggets.
That's what I would do.
And me and my other sister just laughed at her and enjoyed our sushi.
Doc, do you like sake?
It's all right. It's
okay. Yeah.
It's not
do you
worth
like
the
plum
effort.
Wine? Plum wine.
Again, it's okay.
Yeah. I like
It's
plum
all right.
wine over sake any day, but
I prefer it. But rice wine is just, there's not a lot of flavor there for a very low alcohol kick. So why would you even bother?
It will. You drink enough of it, you will get messed up.
I don't know, Rex. You have forgotten who you're talking to.
Yeah, Mr. Moonshine, Mr. Apple Pie Moonshine.
Christy, I drank Rex under the table.
No,
on a live
no,
stream.
go back and
Oh,
watch it
yeah?
on replay. Not even close.
when do we have these like drinking people under tables live streams?
It was me and Rex and John Dillard.
And
they're drinking
way did
beer.
we drink. No.
I'm drinking Jim Beam, and I go through a bottle and I'm still coherent and 100% fine.
I was
and
coherent.
And Rex says she fine.
When was this?
It was about a year ago, and then poor John, man, he just kind of faded out on us. He admitted he was a lightweight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he told me on my stream that he's not really a drinker. He doesn't like the taste of alcohol at all.
Rematch between I and Doc. Let's make it happen.
Okay, Rex, your funeral.
Yeah. What are you going to be drinking?
Whatever you drink, I'll drink twice.
All I've got's wine in the house. I'm going to have to get some.
No, let's go get some.
I got whiskey, but I'm not drinking that 30-year-old bottle.
We'll go get some brandy.
You don't want to watch me lurch, throw up.
Well, I've noticed a pattern anytime you come on my streams, Doc, is you're almost out of whatever bottle you have.
Yeah, I just killed this bottle. So.
Jeez.
I just killed it.
And you don't get hangovers.
It only had that much
at your age.
I don't even get drunk.
Hmm.
I haven't been drunk since, let's see, the last time was the year 2000. The time before that was in the early 90s.
Our rematch, we will both
about
get drunk,
every
I
10
guarantee.
years I get drunk. But that means I drank enough to kill 10 ordinary men.
Yeah. We'll see.
I know exactly what my limits are for not having a hangover, and it's only 3 beers.
I was born with a freakishly high tolerance. Don't know why.
Which
and it's
is
not
passed all the time.
It's not
Pushes
really a
the
good
limit.
thing because it means you got to spend a lot more money to get a buzz. That's all it means.
Yeah. But now, according to Shadowhawk, the alcohol prices are going down on some of that because of the Canadian tariffs, apparently.
Yeah, listen, I'm not even going to hear about America.
Just relaying the message. That's what he said yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, he's up north. He's further north, so
Yeah.
they get more of down
Oh,
here.
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
said like a $50 bottle he got for like $19.99 or something.
Wow.
Save some money.
Wow.
Yeah, big savings.
Now, Christy, of course, is lying about her alcohol consumption.
Oh,
Why?
oh my!
How do you mean?
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen her doing the whole the wine thing on more than one occasion. Hello, Fanta,
No.
darling.
No, I don't really drink wine hardly ever.
What was it you were drinking?
It's
It wasn't
either
beer.
it's either whiskey or beer.
Okay, maybe it was
Usually.
whiskey.
See, she pulled
Yeah.
out the gun. The hell?
Inkblood,
With my crooked finger.
Inkblood says, I put lime in my coffee. Ugh.
Carrie tried it and she said it actually was not bad. So, just saying.
She puts
It doesn't
tuna
take a
and
lot.
corn on
It takes the
pizzas,
bitterness.
Rex.
And eats beans for breakfast. So
Coffee
Yeah.
for vitamin C. I did have some chili, yes.
Fanta, darling, wonderful to see you. Why did I go from purple hearts to green hearts? I don't know what that means. There's symbolism in Fanta's hearts.
Green was always horny, I
Ooh.
believe.
I'm not sure that's what she's
I
going
don't know about
for
the
there.
purple. Maybe that's bisexual lighting. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Purple Heart, Rex. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Purple Heart. Got it. And you were wounded, right? You do have one?
No, I do not have a Purple Heart.
You do
I
not.
was
You
wounded
didn't
while I
slip
was
down
on
a
active
little
duty,
train or anything?
but it was not in combat.
You could have shot yourself in the leg. I mean,
It was not in
fast
combat.
wasn't worth it. Okay.
I got ran over by an ambulance.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't tell anybody.
Speed bump. Got
Yep.
it.
Boop, boop.
Yep. That actually happened on Quantum Leap. He runs over this woman and she's an angel. She's right under the car. She's a big hefty girl too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was dissed when I was trying to watch Quantum Leap way back, like when me and my husband were first starting to date. I was invited because his roommate liked me. I was invited to like go ahead and hang out when he wasn't there. And I'm watching Quantum Leap, and roommate comes in and goes, "You're watching Quantum Leap? Lame." And then my husband comes home from work, and roommate tells him, and they both start laughing at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, it's Quantum Leap. It's good.
It was a good show. It was well written. It was different every week. They had connecting shows, some as much as 3 episodes connected together. So
I got to confess,
in later seasons,
I didn't really like that show because Scott Bakula's gigantic face was off-putting. It was like
I just want to know, why has Scott
horrific
Bakula
Muppet.
with that name not done a vampire movie?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I
No,
knew he was
really.
gonna say that.
No, really. I would like to see him as
Scott
a vampire.
Bakula is Mike Dracula.
Blackula 3. He could play Blackula. I would pay to see that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Quantum face, says England. Tell me I'm wrong about that gigantic face of his. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now.
I've never thought he had a gigantic face, but now I'm going to go look.
If you think about it, and I don't know that we thought about it a lot back then, but he was doing the old Flip Wilson and other comedians. He was dressing in drag.
Sure.
I just watched an episode where it's equal rights amendment. They're protesting. She's burning her bra and everything, and he has to deal with that. At the end of season 5, Quantum Face.
Yeah, the quantum face.
Wow.
Big, giant face.
It was one that I watched occasionally. After a while, I kind of grew out of, NBC.
Did you guys ever watch Northern Exposure?
A little bit.
Dude, that show is fantastic.
Yeah.
And we were really, really sad because it wasn't streaming until this last year. And now it's on Prime, I think it is.
The one from that time period that I kind of enjoyed was Evening Shade with Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
And if is Northern Exposure kind of like Fargo?
No.
No,
really.
it's
Thank you, Fanta.
it's a dramedy kind of. It's
Dramedy.
just
Okay.
yeah, but it's really really well written.
But wasn't
It's-
Fargo like that? You had mystery elements, and then also
Yeah,
humor, right?
it was.
Or
It wasn't
quirky
a.
characters.
It wasn't a mystery show. It was more like a. I don't know how to describe it. It was
Crime
a
whodunit?
light. No, it was a lighthearted drama.
Okay.
yeah,
That's it.
lighthearted drama, and the characters, they developed the characters really well throughout the seasons, and it got a little more like spiritual and mystery-ish near, in the last couple of seasons.
Well, the
It's
same
really
thing
good.
happened in Quantum Leap, where he actually confronted evil in a few. I don't know if you saw those episodes, but one that I watched recently that was part of the middle episode of it. It's called Trinity 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, Bo.
He goes up against this woman who's accused of rape, and he's that Down syndrome actor, supposed to be leaked in his body. So it's kind of special needs, older man, younger man, but older, kid mentality. And, she rakes her face and everything, bleeding and starts yelling. And it's all to accuse, to stop Scott from going back in time and setting things right for good. And there is an good versus evil element. I think that probably came in season 4 and was played some in season 5. Like I said, I haven't finished the last few episodes, but
Do you remember when Mr. Rourke fought the devil on Fantasy Island?
Oh yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Wait, yeah, I was
he probably sold him a Cordova with real.
It was
Corinthian
Roddy
leather.
McDowell came on there and played the devil.
Roddy McDowell has played the devil probably more than anybody.
And Mr. Rourke, I was like, is Mr. Rourke trying to be God?
Yeah, Roddy McDowell's he was in so many different things, Planet of the Apes, of course.
Yeah, you were right. He defeated him with rich Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather. Yeah, he got stuck in between the seats where the change was.
I don't know if you saw Fanta changed her hearts to blue after we implied that she was horny for you.
I saw them and I said, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Blue ball. Got it.
Fanta is one of my favorite people ever. Love her to death. But most people do.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. I never watched Fantasy Island.
The plane.
My dad and my mother loved to watch Love Boat and Fantasy Island.
Absolutely. I watched a lot of it.
It was a large part of the reason that I ran away from home.
Wow. Okay.
I remember not liking MASH as a kid, and then I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, I tried it as an adult, and I'm like, oh, MASH is
Doc,
awesome.
if that's the only complaint you got, you're doing good. Because growing up, now we were younger.
It wasn't.
Here's a strange combination. I got to remember his name. Good night, sleep tight until we meet again. Adios, sail again. What was that show? Come on, with the bubbles.
Lawrence Welk.
Well, Lawrence Welk and Hee Haw all on the same night. Oh God!
Let me tell you something, Rex.
Come on.
Not only is that correct,
Culture shock.
but keep in mind that my father would flip away from Space 1999 to watch Hee Haw.
Oh God, no.
The second time he did that, I tried to kill myself, but it didn't work.
Oof, yeah. Well, he Space 1999 season 1 or 2. I mean, but I prefer season 1.
2.
The more serious. Okay,
2.
You too. Okay, all right.
The more sci-fi-ish.
Well, I mean, I suppose with the creatures and the
with a much better looking cast.
Yeah,
100%. Maya.
They were playing towards the kids in the second season.
They were playing toward a bigger audience.
Have you look, the documentaries are on YouTube. They will tell you we were going for the kid market, more of a less cerebral, less serious.
Yeah,
really, the first season's got a lot of horror in it.
The first season had the bald
Scary
dude
moments.
with a big old donut around the back of his head, and they replaced him with Maya.
Yeah, you
Upgrade.
just like Maya.
Massive upgrade. Massive
You were
upgrade.
just, like I said, in the green.
There was much more space battles. There was much more adventure.
Dragon's Tooth, where you got the creature with the multi-tendrils, and they grab you, and he eats you, and he spits you out after the acid strips you to the bone. Come on, man, that's horrific stuff. Or the guy that goes into the radiation thing, and then he's just all radiated. He's becomes this creature.
All I said was season 2 was better, not that the whole show wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, I think there was a major shift between season 1 and 2. But anyway,
major upgrade.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I
think
like
it was
Petticoat Junction
for the
too,
kids.
Bone, very much.
Petticoat Junction.
Well,
Yeah,
Rex,
I did.
I
too.
was a kid.
Yeah, but you were,
I was a kid.
8, 9 years old. You were. I mean, it wasn't like you were a young kid.
It was much more like Star Trek.
Yeah, and you probably watched the animated Star Trek, correct?
Only in 75, 6 for a little while.
When they ran it. Yeah.
Because we moved to a place where we couldn't get any TV reception for a while, and I went out of my mind.
Did you have to ever go up on your roof, or did your dad do that to correct the antenna?
No, it was just the rabbit ears.
Okay. You probably had to adjust the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
There probably was no controller, so
put
you had
the
to go.
tinfoil on top of it. You had to grab the pliers. Change channels.
Really? Because the
Yes,
knob
absolutely.
was broke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was
yes.
it a Zenith, an RCA, or what? Do you know?
I don't remember. I just remember I was the
Yeah.
channel changer.
It was a piece of furniture, though, right?
And by the way, in my mind, that's the reason channel locks were called channel locks, because it locked onto the thing that you to change the channels. You couldn't tell me otherwise.
Shadowhawk was fond of the junction under the petticoat. Oh.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction.
Yep.
Forget about your cares. It is time to relax at the junction.
All right, Doc, if you had one
Man.
recommendation,
Lots of
because
curves,
Christy
you
is so
bet.
much younger than us, she didn't get to see that golden age goodness on TV, and she's been deprived. Sorry,
I am depraved.
of some of the greatest moments in TV history. If there was one thing that kind of fit personality, would it be Rowan and Martin's, or would it be something else that you'd recommend to her? She definitely needs to see Laugh In. Definitely.
Well, everybody should start with the greatest sitcom of all time,
Which
the Andy
is?
Griffith Show.
Oh, well, I've seen all those.
Yeah, I mean, you can't appreciate any television until you've watched Andy.
I can't whistle, but anyway, yeah. Panther says I watch reruns, of course, because you're so young. But I don't know. Rowan and Martin, there was a lot of satirical. The Dean Martin roast, all the roast with Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, I
and
would
great
definitely
comedians.
watch some Dean Martin roasts. But yeah, Laugh-In, that is something that I've never really watched. I
Oh, you
just
need to
kind of
watch
know that
definitely.
intro.
Very interesting.
I would just say, just YouTube, Laugh In, Joke Wall, and just watch the skits
Hey,
to
Carol.
kind of get that idea. Carol!
Use the zone.
Yeah. Thank you,
Carol-
Carol.
Carol is
Anything
Carol-
beyond 2 minutes to fly.
Carol is no spring chicken herself.
Yeah. She doesn't bake cookies, so there.
All right, so
Carol-
Laugh In before the Lawrence Welk show.
Well, I was
If-
traumatized with
I
Lawrence
wouldn't
Welk, and
listen.
then I was traumatized with Heel.
Don't ever watch the Lawrence Welk show. God help you if you ever get in there. Oh my God.
Did you watch Space 1999? Probably on PBS, right? It was on
Not me.
PBS, right, Doc?
No, it was on WTCG channel. Before there was TBS, there was TCG, Turner Communications Group.
Okay, I didn't get that channel. All I got was PBS.
It was the
Sometimes you get
Superstation.
local stuff from out of Memphis, a local show here or there, maybe on the weekends or something. It might
There's
have
a
been
table
little
flip.
different. Well, you had like Memphis news as opposed to local news here in town.
But you didn't have the Superstation?
No, not till later. Not unless you had cable around here, you know. Yeah. And then
Okay,
you
so yeah,
get Cubs
that's where I
game.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
That's
you were
where
getting a
you
Cubs
watch it.
game, you were getting the Chicago Superstation.
Yes. Yep.
So you were on the wrong side, like I said, of the Appalachians.
Well, wrong, but I mean, you know.
Wrong.
Yeah. He says I'm not Southern, Christy.
No,
Who?
I made allowances
Doc.
for that.
You sound Southern.
Given that Arkansas is literally parallel with Tennessee and sits right on top, it's Louisiana's hat.
Hey, good stuff.
I'll give it to you. Hey, good stuff. What's up, buddy?
Hi, good stuff.
Well, you come down here and see if they don't, you know, you're not Southern. You're not
You mean
Southern.
way
if you
up
were real,
there.
if you were a real, you know, D about it, they'd probably
would-
string you up and skin you.
I
just
wouldn't
saying.
be coming. I wouldn't be coming down there, Rex. I'd have to drive considerably north to get to your southern state.
I get no. I mean,
Arkansas,
cut,
Tennessee,
I can
Georgia.
cut straight across to you. You know,
Yeah, if you drive southeast, you could.
a
South,
little northern than where you're at, maybe. You know, it's not that big a leap. You know, it's pretty much straight across.
No, it's not. Straight across will get
Okay.
you in Tennessee.
Straight across and down. You know, but now you would have to go straight across. And
What did I
up.
just say? What did I just say?
Well, I mean, but not up like a whole state worth. You know,
Yes, it's literally a whole state's worth.
It must be a small state like Delaware. Come on.
Rex, it's almost like. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway.
You're making Christy smoke.
Christy,
Yeah, I'm like
she's
totally
gonna do
stressed.
that anyway. What the hell?
No,
all
you
Fox
caused
is
it.
saying, or all Docs is saying, ain't really Southern Rex. All Fox is saying. He called you Fox or something. Oh, what the hell? Super
No, I'm
excited. I thought you were already moving. Okay.
Arkansans are Southern, and some of them are indeed even hillbilly Southern.
Yes.
However,
a lot of
comma,
hillbillies. Yeah.
they are not deep South Southern like I am.
There's one state, and then you hit the Gulf underneath us. There's Louisiana underneath us.
What state's
We're
right?
almost
What state is
putting
right
on the
above
Gulf.
you? What state is right above you?
Missouri. Show me.
Not a southern state. We, on the other hand,
Midwestern,
are surrounded
whatever.
by
Okay, so
southern
we're
states.
top of the South, Latin Mason Dixie line. I don't know.
Way
Whatever.
the fuck up there. Way the hell up there.
You know how many states are stacked on top of Arkansas? Give me a break.
All the states around
And we're
Georgia
not
are
South.
still southern states.
You're in the South, but you're not deep South Southern. Well,
That's right.
If
You're not.
If that means I don't talk like some hillbilly,
You
thank
put sugar
God.
in your cornbread and sugar in your grits, you are not a southerner.
I think that's a matter of taste, but
No,
I
sir.
don't.
No, sir,
I'm
you're
sure
wrong.
we make it both ways here in Arkansas. You know,
Well, so I have a question about chili. Is it chili if it has beans in it?
I don't like it. I want just meat.
I had
Right.
chili with
Like-
beans, and that's how I prefer it. So I like beans in my
Not
chili.
a southern.
That's how we make chili, and it is chili. But I've been told opposite of that from
that's-
Southerners.
Mine and Doc have two things in common. He was in the Navy, and I eat Navy beans. My God, that's all my part of my family had. 3 meals a day: cornbread and Navy beans and sweet
You had
tea.
3 meals a day?
They did. I didn't say I did.
I got in a fist fight with my brother over the last potato in the house.
Oh, come on. No.
Absolutely true story. True story.
What?
That's right. No beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Good Stuff had to pop in.
Listen, here's all I'm gonna say about the whole thing, though, Rex. People who put sugar in their grits do not love their mothers or the Lord. Just saying.
Okay. Till recently, I didn't eat grits really, and I would prefer just the whole grits, which is hominy. Just saying. I do like
Yes.
hominy.
With salt, pepper, and butter.
But I didn't eat hominy as a kid. I ate hominy as an adult. My taste changed. I gave it a whirl, and I like it, I'm not a big vegetable eater. I'm more of a, corn and, green beans, of course, but like black-eyed peas, purple whole peas, things like that, the bean or the peas,
What's your take on the sugar and grits thing, Christy?
I've never had grits.
He's obsessed with grits.
Yeah, I know. They seem kind of like I probably wouldn't enjoy them.
Ham and red-eye gravy with grits.
I don't know. The
Christy.
texture looks weird.
Christy.
Hmm.
Christy.
And I won't make them for myself because I don't know how they're supposed to be.
Good Stuff don't like grits.
That's because he's not right with the
probably
Lord.
It's probably the texture. It's probably the texture, right? Good Stuff.
Jalapeno cheddar grits, also tasty. Yes. So
What
this is
what
good
are
stuff coming in.
what is the texture of grits similar to?
It's
pea gravel.
No,
Sand.
I'm told by certain Yankees that eat that stuff, it's similar to cream of wheat, but it has a little more body to it.
That's what I always thought, was that it was similar to cream of wheat, and I don't really like cream of wheat.
Well, I don't either, but I love grits, so there you go.
I mean, I'd try them probably when I'm in the South, where it's done right.
All right, just go to the nearest Waffle House, get you a couple of eggs over easy or sunny side up, some grits, some hash browns, a couple pieces of toast, a couple pieces of bacon, and you'll thank me in your prayers for the rest of your life.
All right. Will do. And that is what I remember most of the 2 times that I've traveled south. I went to Tennessee and Georgia each for a week. And I love those Waffle Houses.
And you didn't get grits at a Waffle House?
No. I was young and unadventurous. Both times.
Fanta, we've already talked about this. I'm coming to your house to do an exorcism. She eats grits and white rice with butter and sugar. I've had sugar on rice before. It was oddly tasty, but not on grits. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, Fanta. Oh, Mon Ponty. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Well, my assumption is neither of you guys have ever had good Mexican food.
Well, I thought it was pretty good when I was in Mexico.
Okay.
She was saying, Mrs. Good Stuff, that she put sugar in both grits and white rice, if I interpreted that correctly. But yeah, I had authentic Mexican in Tijuana and in some places in San Diego, and I loved it. It was great.
I forgot you spent time in San Diego.
Yeah. I'll say this, though. Knowing that Taco Bell is not really Mexican food, I will fuck up some Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah, so will I. I will occasionally. And that's something that we're kind of excited about because the only fast food we have up here is McDonald's, and we fucking hate McDonald's. So we never eat fast food.
Yeah, I don't do big food.
Yeah, unless we go down the hill, then we'll get some In-N-Out. But we will probably, once the Taco Bell is built, eat there occasionally.
every now and then I'll get a craving, and nothing will do. Nothing will stop me from getting to a Taco Bell. Nothing. I would fight my way through a mob when that craving is on me.
Let's see. I think, yeah, the only craving I ever have for fast food is really In-N-Out. I fucking love that shit.
I haven't had In-N-Out. I've had Five Guys.
I hated Five Guys.
I like their fries, man. A small fry order is the size of a basketball.
Yeah, I've never been a Burger King person.
Burger King's okay. I'll do a Whopper every now and then, but I don't do clown food. Not doing it.
Christy, I got to call Doc out. I mean, he and Fanta like mayonnaise and banana sandwiches.
No, again, it's a banana sandwich, Rex. A sandwich has mayo on it.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine eating that.
Well,
No.
you should totally
Thank you very
fucking
much.
try it because it's amazing.
Oh, God. God.
It's amazing.
Try
But
selling
probably
that.
not on sourdough. That's the only
Oh.
bread I have right now.
Oh my
Oh,
God. No, you
God.
gotta,
Let's see there. That's just,
like
that's
Bob Ross
gross.
says, I like the Whopper, fuck the Big Mac. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a
But
quarter
see-
pounder.
I
see,
should try
Christy-
it. I should try it live on the coffee shop.
A banana sandwich, you should.
Mhm.
Oh,
Um,
hell. Oh, God.
The only reason, listen,
It's not what
Rex
I'm
is
on.
hating on a banana sandwich to secretly hide that he just hates mayo. So no tuna salad, no potato salad, none of that for Rex
Nope.
because he has no taste buds.
And I am happy. I'm a picky eater. Yes.
You know, maybe that should be an occasional segment where I just try people's food on the
Yeah.
coffee shop. Like I'll do a full English one time for Carrie and go, nah, baked beans in the morning. Blah.
This is good
It's
stuff.
amazing
Knows.
the different, one says the fry, that they suck, and then somebody says they like it. So, split 50.
The onion rings are okay at Burger King. They're both agreeing on that. But Mrs. Good Stuff says she grew up on tomato sandwiches,
Yeah.
but won't eat one today. Let me
I
tell you
don't
something.
eat tomato. I don't eat
Let me
whole
tell you something.
tomato.
It is impossible.
No, I
To
will
have-
not. Nope.
Oh, Miracle
is-
Whip's disgusting.
It is impossible to have anything but pleasant feelings when you eat a tomato sandwich right out of your own garden.
No, every orifice in my body is now restricting. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it.
Well, Rex, again, you put lemon in your coffee, so your point is, your
No,
taste is
well,
just invalid.
yes, I have, but I gotten away from that. Now it's lime juice, but yeah.
It's still.
I did some experimenting. I put grapes on my pizza. I experiment. I like grapes.
Oh,
I like
my
pizza. My
God.
2 favorite foods in the world. I've done it. Yeah, I can live without it.
Yes, Fanta says, love Mater sandwiches. You
Okay,
damn
well,
right.
whatever. When you grow up poor, you got to do what you got to do. Okay.
They grow out of the ground, Rex. You can't get any freer than that.
Miracle Whip is the devil, Bone says.
It is. It is. Ugh.
Yeah. It just seems like that's probably one of the most white trash foods is Miracle Whip.
Is it? I don't know who that appeals to. I've never met
White
anyone
trash.
that likes it. I've never met anyone that likes it.
Tomatoes with sugar.
Ooh. No, salt. Salt the shit out of them. Fanta says, I'm still poor.
I get it. I get it, man. I mean,
Good Stuff says his dad would eat salt on watermelon. Me too. All day.
no salt on watermelon. That's just me.
Hella
But
salt.
A lot.
Hella salt.
El
Like salt the
Natural.
slice, salt your slice, cut
No.
your piece, put more salt on it, and eat it.
No.
You guys know what tahini is?
Nope.
Yeah, so that's like a lime salty thing. Mexicans add it to like everything, like their watermelon, their mango.
I'm down for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I salt
wouldn't-
my
I wouldn't like
watermelon. I salt strawberries. I salt plums. I salt peaches. I salt oranges, grapefruit. Any fruit that comes out of the ground, I put salt
And you
on
talk about me stroking out. My God.
it. No,
You
I
know,
don't.
you probably would enjoy some tahini. I bet you can't get it where you are. I should send you some.
I'll send you some grits.
All right.
I'll send you a little bag of grits. Can you see
I'll
that going
trade
through
you.
the mail? It's a little white bag. What is this? It's grits.
Your Flip City logo looks a little bit like the Coca-Cola logo with that red and black behind you.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I
I
guess it
prefer
does.
Louisiana hot sauce,
Mhm.
but there's actually one made locally that is no one else.
Salt on peaches? Oh my
hell
God,
yeah.
you people! My God,
It's called Panola hot sauce, and it is très amazing.
mangoes with salt. Wow.
Any fruit, I put salt on it, except coconut. But that's not really a fruit, is it? That's a
You
nut.
don't chew Big Red. What is? Oh, Big Red gum? I'll chew Big Red gum.
Oh my God, Mrs. Good Stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I used to
Italian
dip my
dressing?
watermelon in Italian dressing when I was pregnant with my first child. It was a salad bar snafu where my salad leaked onto my fruit, and the rest was history. Listen,
Do you
that's
still
just,
do it though?
that's bizarre enough for me to try it.
Mm-hmm. I want to try one of her tragic meatloaves.
I love meatloaf. That is one of my all-time favorite dishes. If I could just
What
find
do you
somebody
like
on
with your
earth
meatloaf?
that makes it like my mother, oh my God.
What do you
gotta
like
have-
with it?
You got to tear up some loaf bread. Takes a couple of eggs. You got to have onion in it. You mix it all together. You bake it, and then you got to baste it with ketchup,
No seasoning?
salt, and pepper.
Okay. But now, what's the sides with it? Mashed potatoes? What? What do you like with it?
Mashed potatoes and maybe some green beans.
Any gravy?
No,
No gravy? Okay.
you don't do gravy while you got a ketchup topped meat.
I could.
Butter in your mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I could do that too. I love butter. Real butter. Hell yeah.
I need a Sprite. I'll be right back.
But
Okay.
would definitely eat it today. Okay. Rather grill the fruit than eat it with salt. Yeah, I've grilled some stuff on the grill, some fruit. Haven't made a big habit out of it. You're making me hungry, damn it.
Yeah.
Grilled fruit is great. Yeah. Tragic meatloaf is great with ketchup. Yeah. And that was what you named your meatloaf recipe, right? In your book. So still available, I believe. Maybe extra copies. Huh? Grilled star fruit is delicious. Not a big star fruit, although I have tried it. What's the most exotic fruit you've eaten, Christy, that you can think of? Exotic.
I don't know, like
It looked interesting,
Not-
so you said, I think I'll try this because I've never tried it.
I don't think anything's been very exotic, like mango or kiwi, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Salt on kiwi, yes.
Oh, God. I just can't do the salt on fruit. It's,
It's delicious.
hey
Yeah.
Doc, what's your mailing address again?
Yeah, I'll be sure I blurt that right out here live on the air.
BR549.
I didn't know if you had a PO box.
No, we're not that sophisticated.
Now see, you've told people you've sat back with Flip City and laughed at it. So did I send you a physical copy? I forget.
No.
Okay, so you got it digital.
Yeah, I got a digital.
All right.
Christy,
Here, I'll put
what
my-
did you think
I'll put my
about
address
the
in the
pizza
private chat.
pasta?
Yeah, do that.
That looked pretty good, did it not?
It did. It
Pizza
did look
pasta?
pretty good. The first time you played it, I wasn't watching, so I'm making it up in my head that it doesn't sound good, and then I watched it the second time. and it was pretty good.
I'm making it up in my head that it doesn't sound good.
Yeah. I'm like,
The other night, I
what's
made
the
one of my
pizza?
husband's favorite meals, and it's this delicious pizza pasta. So let me show y'all how I make it. You're gonna throw some hamburger meat into a skillet, throw in some diced onions, and let that brown up. If you like mushrooms, go ahead and throw some mushrooms in there and let those cook too. You're gonna season this with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion
Seasoning.
powder, and a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then at the end, you're gonna throw in some minced garlic and let that cook for just a couple seconds. Drain off all that grease and throw in 2 jars of pizza sauce. Then you're going to add some pepperoni slices and some chopped bacon. Combine all that together. You're going to pour in some cooked pasta and give that a good stir. Then you're just going to top this off with some mozzarella cheese. And I'm telling y'all need to shred your own cheese because you've seen how pretty that cheese pull was. You're going to throw some more of those pepperoni slices on top of this. And if you saved any of that hamburger meat, you can throw that on top as well as some bacon. Then you're going to bake this at 350 for about 15 minutes until the cheese is melted and you're ready to eat. So I hope y'all enjoy this recipe.
Hell yes.
The other-
Yes, I would enjoy that.
Glenn Fleming wants to know, why are you hanging around with these 2 losers when he could be on the show and make it 3 losers?
Yeah.
Well, Glenn, I'll send you the link. You're up late, buddy.
What's up, Glenn? I can't believe that man just called me a loser after all the love and support I've given him over the years. Day and night and day, work my fingers to the bone. And for what? Shut up and answer me when I talk to you.
I see where he gets it.
A bad thing just happened, y'all.
Uh-oh. What? Tree
Seriously.
fell in the house? Oh, no. Out of cigarettes. So, Doc, have you recovered from the tornado completely? I mean, is your estate, your grass growing again, and your fence is up, or
No.
shed is rebuilt?
The lawn has recovered, but no. I mean, insurance paid for nothing. FEMA gave us nothing. So I patched the roof myself. The shed is still gone. The fence is still destroyed. Tornadoes, they will do your landscaping for you.
All right, Glenn, I'm sending you the link.
He's leaving. He said, hi,
He's
everyone.
leaving?
See you later. Yeah.
Oh,
Read the
okay.
chat,
I'm not
Rex.
sending you the link. I was on another screen.
I don't hear you on the chat.
I'm watching the chat. The estate did servants.
All of
make
our
it out
servants
alive.
got out just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go
Off
make
the
a
bed.
couple of cigarettes. Are you going to keep going, Rex, or no?
Yes, Doc. I think Christy and I can both handle it without you.
Oh, you know, I love that because I wasn't listening to, I wasn't looking at the screen when Glenn said, why are you hanging around with these 2 losers? And
Mhm.
I'm like, I thought he included me in that, but apparently I'm not.
Yeah. It's kind of like the recipe thing. You weren't paying attention, but then it looked good to you afterwards.
Well, you know, I was busy ordering some tahine for Doc on Amazon, and it's on the way now.
All right, Omer, I'm sending you the link.
Oh, good. Yeah, because Omer just sent me stuff for his free Flip City ad because he won it in that contest.
Oh, cool.
And
yeah.
I might need something else.
We
for
had a
him.
winner yesterday on sort of the soft relaunch. Wise Guys. He won the free, that was donated by Carrie, the free sketch cover of Devil Flyer. So he'll be getting that with his order. And he did order quite a bit of stuff, pushed us up along with another backer up to close to $4,000 on the campaign, which is a personal goal to me. I figure we can do at least 4,000, and at 4,000 you get 2 items. You get an Omer Glitch Bog trading card, and you get a Sea Demon card done by Apex Comics, which I believe you know as well, Christy. And you're going to be our special guest this next Saturday on Rex Hexen Apex.
Yes, I'm double checking my calendar that I have it in there. I do. Cool. Is that on this channel?
Well, we rotated around in between my channel. I did it time before last, so it's Apex's time.
Cool.
After Apex, it will be on this channel.
Nice.
We rotated around between Hex, Alan, Apex, and Rex every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't spent much time talking to Apex, so that'll be great to get to know him.
Well,
I met
let's
some nice
count your
people.
blessings.
I met some nice people last night who have a small, newer podcast. And it was fun. I really loved it because they only go an hour. And I was like, yes, only an hour.
Well, I mean, I can do an hour. I just have to, I often ask, how long do I have you for, and but now if I can stretch that, if I see they're engaged and they're, if they really got to go, let them go. Fine. But I mean, often they're like, wow, 3.5 hours and I didn't even know it. Wow.
That's true. Well, and the other thing, I totally understand why people stream for hours because your audience builds. Like when we did our launch stream on our own channel, it's the most views we ever got on a live stream, and we topped out over 500 views. And it's like,
wow.
But we streamed for 6 hours, and I'm like, I can't do that often,
Yeah, exactly.
Homer Glitch wants the link, Rex.
I've sent it, Doc. Well, you were
Pay
gone.
attention.
You got it already.
Christy is just the gift that keeps on giving, says Mrs. Good Stuff. This is true.
No, I don't think she meant I was the gift that keeps on giving.
I know, but that's just how I'm going to interpret it.
I like it.
Yeah. I
She's
don't
a
know
very
that I would
giving
say that
soul.
about a woman. I'm just saying.
Did you get it out of the private chat, Christy?
Yes, I did. In fact, you have tahine on the way right now. I ordered it on Amazon.
Oh my God. That was more efficient than I will ever be.
Well, it's why I'm not always paying attention.
Christy, is this your only set of glasses, or do you like those Catwoman glasses?
It's funny because I bought these glasses for that kitty character, right? And I had other kinds of glasses, but I've lost all of them. But I bought these in a 5-pack, so I have different colors, and it's just what I wear now because I can't find my other glasses.
So they're not prescription.
No, they're reading glasses.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
Doc,
I cannot.
engage our guests while I get my dog in again. What
no.
about your eyes? What?
No,
what are we
I
gonna do?
refuse.
I can't really read the chat and stuff without
Yeah.
these on.
Are you nearsighted or farsighted?
I am farsighted, and it kind of sucked because I really was I was really trying to not have to wear glasses. And then,
All right, Phantom, I
I'm
will.
reading out here.
I already did, Rex.
And-
I sent it to her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know the difference. I just thought I'd ask the question. I don't know because my eyesight is good. What farsighted or nearsighted is, but it doesn't matter to me because it doesn't.
Well,
matter.
nearsighted means you can read, but you
see up
can't see if.
close.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the show, Armor
far
Glitch,
away.
which I did not send the link to, and it's magically delicious. He showed up anyway. No, I'm kidding. See there? Ha ha!
What's up, Homer?
Hi, Omar.
Speak to us.
Is he just here to mime?
Maybe.
I'm just not gonna get.
Most coherent you've been all day, Doc. Just saying.
Oh, see you, Tank. Are we gonna get a phantasmagorical visit?
Yeah, she's on her way.
Nice.
Tank, see you, pal. Mrs. Good Stuff's out of here as well. See ya.
Bye.
Bone says,
Muted.
"Are you muted, Omer?" The world may never know. He's not muted on StreamYard.
So the time did change today, right, guys?
At
It
some
did.
point it did.
We sprang forward an hour. We lost an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up and looked at my phone and I was like, holy shit, I slept in.
Fanta!
Fanta!
Hey, Christy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I haven't spoken with you in a long time.
I know. I think since I'm on the asshole, probably. Maybe.
Probably. Yeah, I haven't been on the asshole channel in a long time.
Well, neither has the host.
Neither have we.
Right. I think the last
Show.
time I saw him going live was during, on a night of my show. And I was like,
Yeah.
Can't go.
Omer Glitch.
Hi, Omer.
Shadowhawk says, hail to the Omer Glitch. However, Omer is doing the Harpo Marx routine.
Yeah.
Hi, Shadow.
Fanta,
Yeah.
did I interpret that correctly? You put sugar on your grits and your white rice?
Yeah. Sugar and butter.
Yeah, because first of all, that's a sin, and I'm going to do an exorcism. But Mrs. Good Stuff was making sure it wasn't combined rice and grits with sugar.
No. Separate dishes. My what I call my country grandmother, she would make us white rice for breakfast sometimes. And she would make us white grits sometimes. And we put sugar and butter in them.
Wait a minute, white grits. What other kind of grits are there?
Well, you know what I mean. I don't know. I just said white. it's them racist grits.
Yeah, rice pudding is good. That's why I kind of give a little leeway on the sugar on rice thing.
Yeah.
But Fanta, honey, you got to go back to salt and pepper grits. Come on now, you're going to lose your Southern card.
I've never eaten. I'm special, Doc. Let it slide. I still love my mater sandwiches and my banana sandwiches.
All right, I'll let it slide.
And salt on everything.
Even though, I don't know, I'll have to run it by Louis Grizzard.
Who?
Can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, Homer.
Sorry, hi. I thought I was talking. I thought you guys said you could hear me, and I was like, "What is going on?"
No, nobody could hear
but,
you.
It's my setting was set to my camera over here, and not my microphone over by my mouth.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well,
got
good
it.
to see you, buddy.
Yes,
Homer.
likewise. Good to see
Homer,
I said hello to everybody like 3 times.
Where
Where
does your name come from? Explain yourself.
Okay, so I'm actually the third, and so my father was junior, and my grandfather was senior, but it comes from a word in the Bible which means 1 bushel unit of grain. It's an omer is where my name comes from. It's actually Arabic too, but I'm not Arabic in any ways. I will not aliya kaboom you. I am totally Mexicano Americano. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you so far.
So I think what happened originally, and what the real true reason why it's Omer, is because my great grandmother, my grandfather's mother, was illiterate, and my grandfather was a bastard child, and when he was born, nobody really wanted to claim him, not even his mother. And she probably meant to say Omar or Homer, but she wrote down Omer because that's probably all she could write, kind of thing.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where it comes from.
I mean, if that ain't right, it sounds right. Shit.
Yeah, it's a hard story to pin down because, well, my grandfather never really talked about his home life when he was a kid before the army. He would only talk about his life after the army.
So then you added the glitch on there because you were an unexpected child. That's so touching.
Well, okay. No. No, my parents wanted me. That's my grandfather. My parents wanted me. The glitch comes from when I was a kid. I went to in pre-K. I went to a private school, and it was called Montessori learning style, where they let you learn independently the things you want to learn. and I never went to the reading section of the books. I would stick to the math and the maps and the coloring and the drawing. And the teachers would tell my parents, when he's ready, he'll come to the books and we'll teach him how to read. No big deal. But then in third grade, we moved cities, and my mom didn't want to drive us 2 cities over to go to the private school. So we started going to public school. And when I went to third grade in public school, I didn't know how to read because I was doing that other type of learning. And so when it came to reading hour in third grade, I would have to go to kindergarten to go learn how to read. So I finally caught up when I got up to the 8th grade. But the story of Glitch incorporates the literacy that I went through as a semi-autobiographical story. And he uses the word glitch as an empowering name for his superhero persona. So it's not a negative thing from when he was a child.
Roger that, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story. I can show you 2 pages real quick of some of it.
Well, alrighty then.
If there was ever a story against Montessori learning, it might be that one.
Yeah. Well, it works if you stay in it, right? I mean, that's the thing.
You were the opposite of me, though. I ran away from the math and went headlong into the books.
Yeah.
I fucking hate math.
I liked math. I don't know, but because I was an idiot when I was a kid, I have like a profound need and want to be smarter than I think I am, or other people, or I don't know. I just want to learn and learn and learn, or
Nothing
try
wrong
to,
with that.
but I'm not as smart as I want to be.
Never stop
learning. So here's one of like the pages that's gonna have
check
a
it.
story in it, and then
check it,
and it's part of a 2-page spread that attaches to this, and then it has like me as a little kid.
See,
like all the.
I like your art style, my man.
Me
too. It's a 2-page spread.
You
And then here's a 2-page spread that's
okay. I'll just.
That's a reference to Frida Kahlo, but he's holding his other persona Glitch's hand.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to incorporate like Latin Hispanic ideas into it because he gets a baptism of fire when he becomes Glitch, and like his heart gets destroyed in the process, and then it gets rebuilt. So he kind of sees it as a sacred heart, and then like this is him as a little kid.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have a bunch of pages done. I have like 60 pages. I just need to sit down and do the story.
I like how raw your art is. I mean, it is visceral. It's raw. I like it.
So, if you've ever seen the 2 Fridas, this is a reference to that.
No, I have no idea.
I have a master's in art history, so Frida Kahlo, the 2 Fridas.
Okay.
She's trying to
so you and
like
Rex
resolve
have that
issues
in
of
common.
her. Yeah.
Oh. That I just got that in my email. This is Omer's submission to the current Flip City's Madness collaboration, which is basically a magic mirror shows the true self of a celebrity, and this was what Omer came up with. I like. Did he do it?
Did he
do it?
And how
Did he do
shiny
it?
he looks. That'll be fun to color.
All right. And how long is that one going, Kitty? I was unaware of it. I'll do one for that.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We launched that at the beginning of February, or no, I'm sorry, the end of February. End of March, end of April. It'll be closing out at the end of April with
Do you
the
recognize that, Rex?
That's cool. Yeah, that's
You know who
cool.
that is? That's Jasper Johns.
That's Rothschild.
And
Rothschild.
Rothschild and
Lichtenstein.
Lichtenstein.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, speaking of
And
Lichtenstein,
then,
have you
Andy
seen
Warhol, the Elvises as Glitch.
Ah,
have you
yeah.
seen have you seen Glenn Ray Tudor's work?
No, I'm not
Nobody
familiar.
knows who that is. No.
Everybody who collects
I'll look
art
him up.
does.
What's his name?
I'm gonna post a link.
Okay, cool.
He's an American photorealistic painter. Here's his link. Pull it up and share
Is,
some of it,
is
Rex.
anybody a Rothko fan? These are homages to Rothko's giant
Right.
paintings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Private
I
chat,
think
Rex.
that's
This one,
I
this
think
one here.
that's cool that you know
Rothko.
have that you have some artistic reference there.
Yeah, homage. Oops. Whoa.
Did you get it, Rex? Did it come through?
I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
No. I just sent you this one, Rex. Day of the Dead Ninja. A little bit ago.
So he has sort of a hyper realistic style. Is that
Very
right?
much so. Yes, but he does some very unique stuff, like playing with Lichtenstein's art as well.
Interesting. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. He's stealing Jack Kirby / Lichtenstein / Gil Kane /
Well, not saying
Sal
Kirby,
Buscema.
but you know.
No. Or what? Well, I'm just naming all those romance artists.
So I've met Glenn Ray, and he I asked him about this series, and he has a bunch of different series, but in this one in particular, he grew up loving the old comics, and he loved to play marbles, and he loves photorealism. So he thought, I'll just marry all those into one little.
Cool.
And he likes Black Cat firecrackers and all those.
All the toys he played with as a kid.
Mhm.
So these are all his paintings.
Oh wow.
Dude is.
I thought they were photos.
Yeah, he is absolutely
He's
amazing.
totally riffing on what's her name. He's totally influenced by what's her name. She does all that glass pastel color pencil artwork with cakes and glassware. Oh man, what is her name?
I don't know. I never asked him about his influences, other than he was heavily influenced by comic book artists.
Have you met him?
Yeah. I'm proud to say that I hung in an exhibition with this guy.
Where
Wow.
is he? Does he hail from?
I don't really know. If I remember right, and I could be wrong, but it's somewhere near DC. But I could be wrong on that, because that was a big night. There was a lot of big name artists there, and I was just overwhelmed by being allowed to be there. Like as in, you guys ever want to hear me shut up? Let me get in company with some of these guys. Like William Intrican was there, Glenn Ray Tudor was there, Frank Williamson was there, Mark Shatov was there. So I shut the fuck up and just looked.
I hate still lifes, but now this stuff looks fun. I mean, to paint still lifes myself.
Yeah, this is nothing I would ever want to do, but good God, you can't not like it.
Yeah. Well, it's nostalgic, right? It's retro. It's what I think is going to become more and more in vogue. Maybe a second pop art type thing. I don't know. We'll see.
He was a nice guy, though. He was very. He pretended to like my art, so you know.
And where was that show anyway? Where did you hang that?
In Atlanta, there was a gallery up there. I don't even think it exists anymore.
Okay.
The Great Lockdown killed most of the galleries because art is a luxury item.
Love that riff on. What did they call the World War II chick?
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter, yeah.
Yep.
That Rosie's now flipping you off.
And also, Omer, I was going to say, I love that your clown, Rex's clown character that you have there, he followed my face paint design. I like it.
I did.
I mean,
Rex is such a pain in the ass to get reference from.
Yep.
I just used everything I could find on the internet, and it was all your stuff, Doc. So who better to be inspired by, right?
Oh man, I appreciate the hell out of that. But I had a lot of fun designing his makeup. Rex had the general idea, and he graciously gave me permission to tweak it. So I did.
Yeah, he's weird, so but
well, you said I could.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't like clowns.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
they're
a lot of
creepy,
people
right?
don't. Actually, I'm going to take that clown head, and I could put it on this. You know, I thought about taking just the clown head and putting it on a red balloon. That'd be a good
and sell
thing.
the
I think.
balloons, or make them the little chibis that you give away.
Yeah. Well, I've got keychains, metal card. I mean, I've added
I've
a
got-
lot to the campaign.
And I've got great stories
T-shirts.
written for the clown character. So you know,
Yeah. Well, we may have to talk about that, but now we won't give away the ending. I think it's probably my favorite character, favorite story, and it shows you. I mean, Bog is in the story, but at the end, it's not centered the story so much around Bog as it is the clown and his story. His brief, short story that's told is mostly about him and his
Like,
comeuppance. You know,
to do that same story as an expanded, maybe 22-page
a
floppy
flashback or something.
well, just as a standalone would
Yeah.
be awesome.
Well,
I
I've
would
told you what I want to do with the clown in the immediate future.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you ever want to expand that story to a 22-page, hit me up. Let me know. I will do it.
I would back it and let somebody tell me about it.
Oh,
Fanta, I love you so much that we are going to do that audiobook, whether I get funded or not, just for you.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be more audiobooks, comic book audiobooks out there. For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
I
so
will make
excited.
it happen.
That's
I will
on my
make it
short
happen.
bucket list to do at some point.
Yay. So excited.
I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Most of it is the original recordings of the old Doctor Who's that have been erased, or I even have some that weren't erased. But I have other audiobooks too that I listen to. And Death Metal Hero Luke, he listens to a lot of audiobooks. I get a lot more reading done by listening, especially when I'm driving. I have to drive a lot every night.
I've listened to them to fall asleep too, like what's available on YouTube. You can get, the whole Lord of the Rings. You can get a bunch of Tom Clancy books.
Yeah.
And they're good.
The original Star Wars.
They're
6 hours long.
I mean, really good literature, Rex.
Okay, Dune. Whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
it's out there, but I've
like
listened
Dune,
to a little bit, but I'm on YouTube enough as it is without listening to audiobooks on there. Although
YouTube,
if I was sitting
YouTube is
here,
all of my entertainment. Like,
Yeah,
it's almost all I watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much me too. It's
I have a
hard for me
love-hate-
to watch a
I
lot
have
of
a
television
love-hate.
and stream because
Yeah.
it really dries my eyes out. And
I have a
hours and
love-hate relationship with YouTube.
Well,
Like,
I and Homer have been working on the campaign diligently for like 2 weeks, so we've been having a lot of monitor time, and I think one thing that contributed, we would jump right in after just waking up, and that's just asking for a headache. So I think we both had a little bit of light
there's
pollution fatigue.
We have a working group, Rex, that hangs out during the day most of the time. Several of us who work from home, art, writing, whatever, and we keep each other company. Yeah, Omer's been there, and it's a good way, because otherwise you go stir crazy. You're here by yourself.
Not
Now
me.
you might not say a word in hours because you're working, but you're hanging out with other people, so it makes it cool.
See, I don't need that crutch. I hang out by myself with Abby all the time, and I speak a lot here. And they're like, man, Rex can't even shut up. I'm quiet most of my life. I don't say jack while I'm here by myself, unless it's to Abby.
You need to be writing more.
I look, man, I've had to pivot to work on this.
Doc,
campaign,
I tried to
but
get this guy to write for 3 weeks. He
Right.
needs a
I've
word
not been
processor
writing
on the computer.
Yeah, that's all I did for like a month.
If you can do nothing else, Rex, scan them into
He knows how to use
PDFs.
paper and pencil, but he doesn't know how to use a word processor.
You're right.
I'm
I
just
do
like,
it longhand.
he's like,
It's still
he's like,
writing.
Omer,
Hello?
can you take dictation? I'm like, no, I don't take
I knew his
dictation.
answer before I asked.
Dictation.
Puss confirmed. Just saying.
Rex says
I
nothing
wouldn't-
wrong.
I love
Nothing
it.
wrong with
I love
writing
it. He's so
longhand.
quirky.
Take it,
He's
get it
so
scanned,
quirky,
and put them
man.
into PDFs.
Oh,
He doesn't know how to use a scanner, Doc. You're asking too much, bro. You're brain.
Omer has discovered the Achilles heel of working with Rex.
And there's something wrong with his monitor, and I don't know how to fix that. It's
the
like
no tech.
oversaturated.
A little bit. Yeah.
The no tech. Rex needs a new computer and he needs an upgraded internet. We did a speed test, Omer, on his
And
computer.
it was now slowed.
The needle didn't even twitch.
It more like undulated a little bit.
It went.
We don't really know it, but Rex is still using a string and a tin can to get on the internet.
I mute the dial-up noise.
He's got a kerosene powered internet.
When I go on the internet, I hear this backing up noise. Beep, beep.
Yeah, Haldir says you can scan pages with the camera on your phone. There's an app. What you don't understand, Haldir, is he barely knows how to use a phone.
I'm not on the internet.
Yeah,
on my
he's
phone.
still on a flip phone, Haldir. What are you talking
No, I'm
about?
not either.
Remember when he went missing for 4 days and I was flipping the hell out, asking everybody on Twitter if you heard from Rex, please tell me, da-da-da-da-da. All he had to do was answer the phone.
Oh, he probably lost it.
Called him probably a dozen times during that 4 days. Me?
Oh. Well,
And Shadow.
Yes.
I don't know if my phone was down there. I know my internet was down.
It's just Rex.
Oh my goodness.
It's just Rex World, boys and girls. A man, his
Just
dog,
wondered
and a
if anybody
notebook.
would miss me.
You got a lot of people who love you, bro. It's. I'm beginning to see how people become fond of their internet friends. I get it now. I get it.
Yeah, we're not.
I went missing one
we
Saturday, and
picked her.
everybody tried to hunt me down. They thought I died.
Yeah, we didn't know what happened for
Most
3 or 4
people,
days.
If I agree with Shadowhawk. If they get off the internet for a couple weeks, you totally forget about them.
No, I don't think that would happen with you. If you got off a month,
It would
2
be
months
after a
later,
while.
people would still be like, where the hell is Rex?
They got to
Haven't
get
seen
their
him in 3
daily
months."
fix. I'm here to give
They're
them the
like,
daily
I'm
fix.
going to Arkansas.
I'm just a glorified pusher.
I got to get up to Arkansas and check on that Rex feller.
Well, you know, there are people like RJ. He's about 4 hours away from me. He'll be fulfilling my campaign. And there's also Janet from Another Planet. She's in Arkansas.
There
So
are
Smoking Ray.
There's several
Smoking
of us
Ray,
in
he's
my
pretty
area,
close, yeah.
Including Fanta. She's not far.
Yeah, Bama.
Let's see. We got Fanta.
Scarlet Fever.
Believe it or not, Fanta, Jay Dalla lives nearby.
Yeah.
I mean, not Jay Dalla. Fucking Matt Barr. Stephen B.
Yeah.
Tanner.
Really? Stephen B. Tim?
Yep. Tanner.
In Bama?
I'm in Georgia, Rex.
Oh, you mean close to you? I think she was thinking it close.
That's what I said.
Well, who's going to start their own con in your area then?
We are literally low key talking about doing a.
I don't want to hear about it, Doc. I mean, I'm still waiting on the barbecue. Still waiting on the barbecue.
Well, you know,
when we
we can
close
have
this out,
barbecue.
we'll have a barbecue, and you can come stay in a motel because not at my house, but you can at least. Where's the free barbecue?
You can have barbecue at the con.
Okay. Redeem himself. There we go.
Did that old coot put me in the back?
I think he
No,
said you had to stay in a hotel room.
I don't know what you mean. Forget about it.
I hate when Rex does that shit.
Moving on.
But it's funny.
Rex, when I get my new place, you can definitely come down and spend a week.
What do you mean new place? Are you moving? Are you thinking about moving? Really?
What's her name?
Carol's colors. She's in the basement. No.
Oh,
Time slows down. No. Oh no.
I showed you my new house down on Bay Street.
You did? Okay. Well, I must have blanked that out. I was too trying.
Street.
Homer, you gonna have some time? I'd like you to refresh my memory on making some trading cards, so I can be doing that in the interim. You know, then as I get them made, I'll put
if
them
you write
up on
down
the
and take
campaign.
notes, so you know how to remember how to do it. Sure.
Take
I
down
can
some
do that.
dictation.
I can
Take
do that.
dictation,
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
mean,
take
he won't
good
dictate. I can't dictate
dictation.
to him, but he'll dictate to me. Got
Got it.
Yep.
it. Yeah.
That's the
How
only
it
way to
works.
communicate with you, Rex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was that time with sign language, but you know.
We'll do it by
Yeah,
carrier
exactly.
pigeon, Rex. How
I
about
do
that
not
one?
know what you mean.
Wait a minute, Homer. Did you just throw some damn sausage fingers out there?
No, he put a hit out on me.
Put those.
Thankfully.
Look at those sausages.
Yeah.
I get a lot of exercise finger blasting, Doc.
I
I've
bet.
got the long spider fingers.
Hmm.
we had Homer, it was before your time.
Big hand.
Smug Pug went live one day and he showed his hands and the whole chat went, look at those fucking sausage fingers.
Yeah.
And he had a meltdown. My fingers are perfectly normal sized.
It's Kirby short for shortening.
I work them out a lot.
Spider-Man.
Thwip.
Whip.
Whip.
Yeah. Either that or devil's horns. You know, at a concert.
Or Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange
Yeah,
casting a spell.
yeah, casting a spell. Yeah, Steve Ditko style. Although I think they were out like this here. The two.
No,
fingers.
they were curled. They were curled.
Were they?
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
yeah. I guess
well,
so.
sometimes yeah. Sometimes he did do that. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
sometimes
that was the dog.
Yeah. Dinosaur. Raw.
Oh my God, Doc! I feel so
gay.
Self-esteem damaged by the sausage.
There was
emotional damage. My self-esteem.
There was a joke. Listen,
Emotional damage.
I gotta get it right there. Okay, the joke I used to do for my son was, son, what is this? I don't know, Daddy. Me either. But here comes a whole bunch of them.
I would have turned around and said, "Scratch my back, scratch my back."
And let's see, what's this? Half this. Just crazy shit I used to do with my kid while we're driving.
Oh, poke him in the eyes.
You got to entertain him. Oh yeah, the
Yep.
Three Stooges. Hell yeah.
Boink. Yeah. Slapstick.
Fana, what are you cooking?
What's cooking? Good looking.
Bag of Lay's chips.
Well, those are open right here. Yeah.
What are you cooking tonight?
Ooh la la.
Nothing.
Fantastic.
Banana and mayo.
I can't see in there to cook.
You cook by braille. Just if it's hot, don't touch it.
Hey, Doc.
Do you not cook at all?
Where did I leave that skillet? Stay!
There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, did you hear the sweet story about Fanta's son taking her to the steakhouse and he cuts up her steak for her and feeds it to her? It was the sweetest thing I'd ever heard.
Feeds it to her?
No, he doesn't feed it to me, but he cuts it up for me.
She's got a great son who helps.
Here's Harley.
I've got
Here's
two
Fanta.
great sons.
Yeah, like a bird.
True.
Yeah.
Like a
Rex.
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 He wants somebody to cut his meat for him too.
Christy,
In more ways
Christy,
than
where did you
one.
go?
I'm here.
Christy.
Get your ass back on camera.
I would have mooned his ass.
Hi.
He's so demanding, Christy.
I know. I was working on Omer Glitch's ad for Flip City, you guys. was
Oh.
working.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not working on a
She
damn
don't
thing,
like
but I
grass,
should
grow
be.
under her feet.
Would you guys?
Is
Would you
stuff that I
guys?
sent you okay, Christy?
I have to double check our dimensions. I might have. I'm playing around. See if I can
Okay.
make what
No,
you
no
sent over
worries.
work.
Okay.
Because I know you're very hard to get in touch with. So
It's really not. I just been lazy. I'm sorry. I've been stuck helping Rex. Really, what's going on? With the
yeah, no, I
campaign.
just
We've been doing a lot.
I'm
Yeah.
seriously just happy that I
It
run
looks
into you on YouTube all the time, so I can bug you
Yeah.
in chat. Like, dude, send it now.
Right. Yes. I'm so sorry. I feel bad about it.
As you should.
Send it now. We have, she's on a publishing schedule. She's got to get that
Well,
out.
you know,
yes.
it was funny. It was in this chat, right? Yeah. Right? We were in chat, and then I was like, you're like,
Yes,
when's
earlier.
the due date? And I'm
Earlier.
like, today? Yesterday?
So here's a little sneak peek of what I'm working on. This is page 13 of.
Oh, that looks
All right,
great.
hold that up there. Wow. Okay.
Sanctum of Hate.
Yep.
Ooh.
I love that
The
golem.
pearl.
And then there's wait a minute, page 14.
Oh wow, she looks great.
The
Ooh la
golem
la.
has grabbed
Yeah, that
Dude
looks
Buddy
good
and
too.
drags him back. These are the roughs I'm inking right now.
Elizabeth is amazing.
Drags
up,
them
girl?
back to
Why is she amazing? You mean the drawing?
Yeah, her story,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the way Doc draws her.
He's going, oh my God, don't fucking kill me. And she's, shh.
I like the cut of her. I like the cut of her jib. Permission to come aboard.
She says, I'm not going to hurt you. And then the golem kills him.
I just said, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to kill you.
And look at that. No mention of my talent, my artistic abilities, only that I have family and friends that love me. And it was
They
my
didn't want a
birthday.
short story.
And he's also pleasures the ladies. Nothing to do with my art skills. Nothing to do with my talents.
By the way, anybody that wins the future contest, you will get a similar certificate
look,
that
I
does
don't-
not mention your artistic talents.
I do not want one if it doesn't give me my art accolades. Damn it, man.
Please, you know you want one.
I must have it.
He's like, yeah, I do. He's
I
like,
must
yeah,
have
do.
it. Damn you, Christy.
You know what, Doc? You submit some art, and I'll have my whole family vote for you.
I couldn't win a popularity contest to save my life. I know like 5 people, and they're all here right now.
Well, Omer is Muslim, so he's got a lot of family.
You
Good,
guys,
that will vote
something that's really cool is the next poll is going to be hosted on the Meg TV. So from now on, we won't have to go to straw poll or anything. It's going to go directly on the website.
The art should be presented anonymously.
Nice type 1, by the way. Show that type 1. Do it.
Oh, you wanted to see it. You actually wanted to see
Yeah,
it.
look at that. Mhm.
That was
Up
from
on
last
Fund My
night's.
Comic right now, I believe. Maybe
Yeah.
Indiegogo as
Sean
well.
Aaron.
No, Omer literally won because he went out and told people. That's all. Doc, you have so many friends too.
I have no friends.
Please.
None.
He's
None.
great at promoting. He
I know.
He retweets. He's very active in not just promoting his stuff, but other people's stuff. He's very, very actively, going after it.
I want people to see myself, everybody else. I will, if you come on my show, I will pimp you out like you would believe. I was gonna say dirty whore, but that's not what I mean.
Corner, damn it! He for 2 hours in the snow.
Oh, you
Get the
guys like
word.
talking
I made
about
50
pimping out.
cents and a mint.
Talking about pimping out though. So this week on my show, I've got Rex visiting, and the day before he'll be on Doc's show. This is your reminder, Doc. Rex is coming on Coffee Shop. And then the
There
week
goes your
after, I've
ratings.
got the famous Omer Glitch coming on.
Yes, the 20th.
Yes. Yeah. So
cool.
I got some
I've got
you on
cool
my list right
shows
there at the
lined
top.
up.
Awesome.
You are on my list.
I am subscribed to your show, to your channel.
Me
Now,
too.
let me go
I'm
over
glad
Thank you.
here.
I
on my
appreciate
list.
you.
Now, let's
Hey,
just
if you're out there in the chat, out in the world, out in the YouTube, Rex is on his road to 500. What are you at, Rex? Last week I checked, he was 21 away from 500. I don't know what the
Right.
current
so
number
Still
is.
there.
you've got a bigger audience than I do because all 5 of my friends have already backed me. So yay!
Yeah. Doc,
Hey,
I'll
well,
back
I
you. That'll
managed
be
to round
6.
out. I managed to round out the Flip City total poll numbers to the 100 that Christy was aiming for.
That's right. See, because that really is the purpose of us doing the collaboration so that we can organically push each other's stuff out there, you know, because
Absolutely.
we're helping
That's-
each other out.
Is it
So-
organic though? If we
Yeah.
have
It
to force
is.
it down people's throats,
Well, considering, you
feeding.
know, we're all functioning in a screaming digital 1 and 0 space. Yeah, you have to scream yourself.
I always feel like I'm being pushy when I'm pushing my book. I don't like to be pushy.
What? Oh, yeah. hmm
He doesn't mind if he triggers you with mayo
I-
and banana.
I push other people's products avidly, and then it's time for me to go on a show and talk about mine. I go, yeah, I did this book, and you know, it's maybe back it
I can
if you
hear the
feel like
excitement.
it. You
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Boom, 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 do, 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 doom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Back it today.
Summer 2023. What the hell?
I know. Doc, you
Man,
really
you're
do
late,
need
bro.
to push more.
Well, that was the sign up and the old trailer. Rex just never updated the trailer because he's Rex.
Got people thinking Doc's got late
The
months.
only reason I play that one is he told me how to download it, and so it runs a little.
And you
smoother.
see, he remembered how to load things on the StreamYard, right? Not at all.
by pigeon carrier.
No, it's a sieve when it comes to such things. You know, I have to do it over and over and over and over and over again to really get it.
So
I mean,
You
when
let
it comes
Rex-
to sex, over and over and over and over and over again. Just
while I'm
Never
working
grows
on
Alrighty.
while I'm working on Pariah, Sanctum of Hate, I'm also writing at the same time the next Jake Bishop. It's called The Long Way Down, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
I've heard about that.
It's
Thank you, sir.
it's the same story that was gonna be Blood on the Bricks, but
Yeah.
The Long Way
on
Down
the bricks ain't no big surprise.
is more appropriate for this one. Spoiler alert. It's Jake Bishop versus Nazis.
Wow. Okay. Now,
I'm just
how
kidding.
does that happen?
Just
Because
kidding.
it's modern
Just kidding.
times, but the technology is kind of noir, right? You know, like maybe 40, 50.
It's modern times, but World War II just ended.
Wow. So it drug on for decades?
No, it just started later.
It started later. Say in our timeline, when would it start? 70s? 2000? What?
39 to 45 is 6 years, so 6 years ago.
6 years ago from present. Okay. So about 2019.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Something like that. Wow.
Now, having said that, all of that I just said may or may not be bullshit.
You'll have to buy the book to find out.
Why do I feel defiled? I need to go wash. Ew. Oh.
He is still using Windows 7. You are correct, Haldir.
I am. That's true. I am using Windows 7. I am familiar with Windows 7. I'm afraid to go to 11. I don't even know if I can.
And yet, when you say, "Hey Rex, on Windows 7, do this and go to this," he'll go, "I don't know what any of that means."
Yeah, exactly. And if Howder was there, he would tell you. But now I've overcome some of that. I've even started using some Photoshop and stuff, and know how to save files now. And
okay,
change them from like TIFF files to JPEG. I'm learning.
Agreed, Omer. Look, Windows 7 was as good as Windows has been since Windows 98.
I mean, you know, I may not get updates. I may not get any backup support if something goes wrong, but it's been working. And I'm kind of figuring it out. By the time they figure it out, technology is going too quick for me. I mean, you know, by the time I learn something, I'm behind again because they update it. Updates that I never asked for.
28 years is moving fast. Or 18 years, excuse me, 18 years.
You know what I mean. We take a quantum leap in technology every 18 months. They say.
No, I agree with you. I'm not kidding when I say I thought Windows 98 was as close to perfect as we could get, but Windows 7 was pretty good too. So
yeah, and that's what I'm using. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I think you need to wait a little while because some of these things have glitches, especially the new phones, right? They come out.
You gotta wait a while.
Yeah, wait a while. Exactly.
Rex had a rotary phone. He thought he'd wait a while to see if those touchstone phones would catch on.
It was a step up from stone tablets. I'm telling you.
That was literally a line out of what was that show, Downton Abbey? They were talking about running electricity to one of the buildings. He goes, "We thought we'd wait a few years to see if it catches on."
Well, like I bought the new Godzilla -1 and I waited a little bit and I saved $5. So, you know, which is about all I wanted to pay for it anyway.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that. Doc,
Yes.
explain how does this logic work? That's with a movie. We're talking about computers and phones.
I you know, Fanta, I love him, but he's a bizarre man. He's a one of a kind, a high powered mutant of a type never intended for mass production. That's our Rex.
And we love him for it.
Yes, we do.
Wow. I'm a mutant.
There he goes. One of God's own special creations. A high powered mutant of a kind never intended for mass production.
Yes, Hunter and Thompson.
I knew you'd get the reference, Fanta.
One of a kind. One of a kind.
Yep. Haven't met anybody else like you on the internet or in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
So Rex, if I invited you down to the new place, are you flying or are you driving?
Oh, I'd probably drive. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'd be a tired boy when you got here.
Yeah. I mean, I've done 17 and a half hours straight, and that was like 80 miles an hour the whole way. Almost. Yeah. That was good to go to Florida, to go to Gainesville, Florida. Of course, we had to go via the Gulf, and yeah, we were tired puppies after that. That's been my longest trip, 17 and a half hours straight driving. I think we might have stopped 4 times for a restroom stop.
I did drive back to the East Coast from the West Coast. So I drove all the way across the country from San Diego to Port Royal, South Carolina. That was a long drive. But since then, the longest I've done is from here once to Richmond and once to Baton Rouge. Those were long drives. They were 8 hours.
I was following somebody. If I lost them, it would have been hard to connect with them again and get back on track. So I tried to keep up with him, and I was a nervous wreck during part of it. We had torrential rains in Mobile, Alabama, and man, I mean, we were going 60 miles an hour, and you could barely see over the hood. So if he slammed on his brakes, you know he's skidding. And I
if you went through Mobile, You had to make the choice. Bridge or tunnel. Which one did you take?
I don't know that we saw a bridge or tunnel. I mean, you could barely see over the hood. It was torrential rains, and we were speeding through it. We put our overhead lights on, and it was nerve wracking till we drove out of that stuff.
Bone says he drove from Miami to New Jersey. That's a long drive. That's.
I remember we went
12
through
hours.
a tunnel in Pensacola, Florida. We went through under.
Well, when I went through Mobile, and you might not have, but you weren't going south though. You came down.
We were going what?
65. You were going. 65.
We were trying to hit Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. I was headed the other way. I was headed west out to Baton Rouge, and you come up and you big old giant bridge over Mobile Bay, and then it says, bridge this way, tunnel this way. Now it was storming hard. I didn't want to get up on that bridge with that wind blowing my car around, so I thought I'll take the tunnel.
What is OF? What is OF?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans for Rex, no OnlyFans.
But then I got to thinking, do I really want to drive under a bay?
Yeah.
What if I saw too many? What I'm saying, Rex, is I saw too many Irwin Allen disaster movies in the 70s.
Yes, I could see that.
Oh,
yeah.
Doc, I went through that Chesapeake Bay.
Oh,
thing.
Did you? The Chesapeake? The Bridge of Death.
Yeah, but you didn't see it. You're blind.
No, this is before they were as bad as they are right now.
Yeah.
And I'm in there going, please don't let this be the day. Please don't let this be the day. But it was pretty cool when she made it out. It's like,
yeah.
Well, how long are you under the bay?
A long time.
Couple minutes.
There's literally a service, Rex, for people that make that commute on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. They park their cars in a parking lot and wait, and somebody will come and drive them across the bridge so they can lay in the back seat or look down or whatever and not have to do that bridge.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
You should look at it when you get a chance. Google it.
Yeah, YouTube it. Look it up on YouTube.
All up under all that water.
That's because it's dark and all that water on top of you, or
well, no, it's because first you're on this bridge that goes up into the stratosphere.
Steep.
Okay. And it's rickety. You can feel it moving.
Oh yeah, the wind.
And then you dive down through the water.
Yeah, that was
underground.
I'd probably throw up. Yeah.
But when you get on the other side, you can go to the little oasis there and get some saltwater taffy, so it makes it all worth it.
Wow. Okay. Little pleasures of life.
But yeah, it's spooky. I did it. I drove it. I didn't want to, but I did. And I've done the Mobile Bay Tunnel, not the bridge. I did cross the Mississippi by bridge on what's the highway that goes from Baton Rouge down to New Orleans?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, I come around this curve, and all of a sudden you see this monolith looming up in front of you, and you think it's the biggest skyscraper you've ever seen. No, that's the bridge you're about to go over.
Yeah.
And I went, fuck.
Yeah, I don't like those steep things like that.
No, it was 6 lanes, I think, and I managed to get myself in the middle lane because I didn't want an 18-wheeler to blow me over the edge.
I've been on that, I think it's 17-mile bridge between Texas and Louisiana.
Oh, the Lake Pontchartrain?
17-mile bridge.
The Lake Pontchartrain Bridge.
I guess.
Yeah.
It was boring.
Yeah, I haven't done that one. I did do the Sally Ride Parkway. It's technically like that long, but it's only a couple of feet above the water. But it's all by you, so it doesn't look like you're above the water. It looks like solid ground.
Yeah.
Hen says, hello, Fanta.
Hey, Hen.
Hello, Hen. Hi.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. I need to go and get some rest. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take off too. I need to eat.
Me
and
too.
Work.
You look
Okay.
peaked, Christy.
Before you
haven't
do
eaten
that,
today.
Fanta's character, Dark Angel, is in Pencils Down.
Yay!
Right.
She's
Yep.
in Pencils Down. She's on Dillard's cover. And if we get, we listen to me like it's my book.
Look at her.
If Justin gets to 7K, you get the 6 a.m. Dark Angel sticker. Yay!
Yep. And Fanta, just to be covering my bases, Hen says, please check your DMs every now and then.
Okay. Right after this.
Hi and bye, Paulus Arts.
Hey, Paula.
What's up, Paulus?
That
Fanta,
was my.
Fanta, what did you think about your boyfriend streaming over me Wednesday?
Yeah, I was in his chat.
Uh-huh.
Wait, Fanta's got a boyfriend? What the heck?
You know how they call him a fence sitter?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Sometimes I ride the fence with him.
Oh.
Sometimes I plead the fifth.
I, of course, always forgive Fanta almost anything. Well, that's because you stream all the time, Hen. Every time I turn around, you've got a 6-hour stream going. Shit. And I never, by the way, get an invite.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Who's the supposed boyfriend?
Anthony,
Yeah, let's
Dark
get back-
Gift is my pretend CG fiance.
He's your internet boyfriend.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
my
I
pretend
stream over
fiance.
his show. I stream over him on Wednesdays.
One good turn deserves another.
And I'm
right.
on that channel too, so I guess I stream over him vicariously.
But I pop into your chat too, Omer.
Yes.
All
I've
right,
seen the
so
last
I'm going to
episode.
bounce. Be sure you tune in Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rex will be our guest. I don't know why, but he'll be there.
He's so handsome. Look at that.
along
Sexy
with
Rexy.
along with the lovely Christy and the even lovelier my tanker
Tanner.
Tanner Hurley. Well, he's a
Oh
tanker.
my goodness.
He's a tanker also.
He's so handsome. He has a nice face.
He's got the most awesome smile.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So, Omer, good to see you. Chat, you guys rock as always. Good night.
I'm
everybody.
bouncing at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
I'll
gonna
bounce
go
too.
check my DMs,
Omer-
I guess.
See you Wednesday and Thursday, Rex.
I'm looking
Yep.
forward to it, you two.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, bye now.
Bye.
Keep collecting.